Okay. Oh, I forgot I was streaming. I was rechecking my email because I got an email about something that I didn't want. Okay. We're starting stream. We're on stream. Oops. 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 Okay. Okay. I am late, but that's fine. It is because my partner and I were talking a lot about Niji Sanchi's debut songs, and it took a while, and I got distracted, and I looked at the time, and I was just like, oh man, my stream starts in 8 minutes. I need to get ready to start. So I got ready as fast as I could. Is my thing on? My thing's on, right? My mic? Hello, hello, hello? Yes, yes, yes. It's on. Okay, never mind. Everything is on. It is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is working. Okay. We are all good. Let's load the game. I will probably need more water later, but that's all. The water I have is fine enough. Okay. Because this file has the thing of me skipping Lunastella, which is something I wouldn't have done normally, I'm going to start here at the other save and actually go through Lunastella, just because that's not something I would have normally done. I just misinterpreted what they were saying, and I didn't think you could skip entire sections of the game. So we're gonna do this and re-go through this so then I can read Lunastella. Why am I hearing it twice? Okay. No, everything's good. I'm just going crazy. Oh my god. My brain's been like this all day. Why is this always happening to me on Thursdays nowadays? Like Thursday's my insanity day recently. I don't know what's happening. Okay. There are two sides to every story, so in the interest of balance, let's examine the trials and tribulations of the villainous Helmrich and his malignant entourage.
As with before, you must be careful, or your story may end much sooner than you'd like it to.
Oh, wait. I should probably go over what I remember from the last book, because we're starting a new book. So the first book, we have a handful of characters. We probably could pull it up in the menu. No, not in the menu. I think we'll have to go to the title screen. That's okay.
Royal Duality.
Royal Duality. So we have our main characters. Sam. How fast will it load? Sam, who's a little sprite. A sprite knight. She's super cool. Warren, who's a lichen. He's a cursed lichen. Lou, who is a fae, as well as Warren's like adopted brother. Warren's in love with Sam. Sam's in love with Warren. They don't say anything though. Then there's Lily, who is the princess of the Flowerberry Kingdom that Lou, Warren, and Sam have taken refuge in. Sirius is a dream demon. Dream demon? Yeah, he's an incubus and a human hybrid. Christian is also a hybrid, but he's a lichen vampire hybrid. And then Oliver is a wizard. Helmrich's the villain. He's a vampire. Sam, Warren, and Lou are on a quest to rescue Oliver from Evergreen Castle, which is overtaken by Helmrich's crew. And they are joined by Lily, the princess, for whatever reason, to help them along the way. On their way to try to get to the castle, they meet Sirius, who gives them information about how everything is there. And they also meet Christian, who gives them like a place to stay and helps them with the area and finding the way back to the castle. And then what happens when they get there? They, on their way there, they started learning more about their past, especially Lou. Lou learned that he was the prince of Evergreen Kingdom, and that was kind of shocking for him. And then they all started grouping up as they were entering the castle to go on their mini missions, split up into groups. That I just reworded everything, like I just said everything like 5 times in that one sentence. But Sam and Warren are together, trying to sneak into the dungeon area to find Oliver. Lou and Lily are going over to meet with Helmrich to try to negotiate things with him. Christian, I believe, is looking for Sirius. Either that or he's on a different mission. Sirius is trapped in the castle. Oliver, obviously trapped in the castle. Things are happening. And that's what I remember from the last book since I last played. And we're about to start the Lunastella book, which is going to be focused on Royal Duality, which is going to be focused on the vampires and the castle's perspective. That's what it sounded like based off of this conversation with the 2 people when I accidentally skipped the book. Also, hi Val, how are you doing? It's pretty late for you. I hope you're doing well and getting some good rest. How's everything? Today has been a really... Actually, it wasn't even that... No. Today was a busy day. Today was a pretty busy day for me. My brain's all over the place today. I have been overwhelmed, but I'm alright. Aw. I hope you're... Yeah, good. The fact that you're chilling right now, you need that if you're, like, having an overwhelming day. That having time to relax would be a good thing. Okay, let's get through this section to start the second book. Yeah. You definitely need time to relax. From what I remember in the group chats and stuff, you should rest. You're doing a lot. You have to do a lot.
As with before, you must be careful, or your story may end much sooner than you'd like it to.
Okay. Begin reading the Book of Lunastella? Yes. I'm excited. Okay. Chapter 4. Oh, wait. That's why we were jumping chapters in the other book. I already forgot what the original book was called. But that's why we were jumping chapters in it, because after chapter 3, chapter 4 was right here. I understand now. Okay. Into the Unknown. Welcome to the Book of Lunastella, segment of our story. I am so very glad that you have decided to read this fascinating tale. I am certain that you'll learn some very useful information, and who knows, maybe the pathos of certain characters will catch you off guard. Well, let's begin. You're making decisions for the young cleric. Okay. Useful notes. You may want to take a look at the story timeline, as some chapters within the Book of Lunastella happen before the Book of Evergreen begins. Yes, I could tell by the chapter number that this is what's happening. You will follow the trials and tribulations of the young cleric for the time being. But you'll spend your time within Evergreen Castle. Be careful, its denizens are very dangerous. Sounds good.
I feel cold. I feel weak and tired. Where am I?
Oh.
Oh, Blackheath, I think Helmrich's fledgling is waking up.
Yes, I can see that, you fool. Be careful, you're in a fragile state.
I can't remember anything. Where am I?
You're at the Evergreen Castle. It once belonged to the Fae, but is now the stronghold of the great vampiric deity Ira.
I don't recognize any of those names.
Oh my, it seems High Cleric Blackheath has work to do.
I anticipated this, Driscoll. Cease your mindless commentary. Do not worry, I am your mentor, Blackheath. I am here to guide you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Mentor Blackheath.
Oh, I thought he said mental for a second. You could tell I don't listen to a lot of British accents or like European accents in general very often.
Blackheath is fine. I'm certain it will all seem strange, but don't worry. This is a normal part of the process.
I see. What process is that?
Okay.
The process of becoming a wraith. It's what you wanted, after all.
It is?
You were heavily injured, left for dead. We revived you.
That explains why I'm so weak and tired.
Indeed. It will take a few weeks to fully recover. Your memories, on the other hand, won't return.
Huh?
But no matter. Your new life will begin better than your previous one. That I guarantee.
Aww.
Huh?
My memories?
Oh.
Wraiths are born. Wraiths are born when a non-human creature becomes vampiric. Their knowledge and any previous magical abilities will begin to return. But your own history, emotional attachments, and recollection of personal events will not. What was I before is probably not relevant now. Or what I was before is probably not relevant now. That's what he said. Indeed, very good. I will instruct you in your education. It is my intention to weave your previous magic into your newly acquired abilities and develop your powers as much as is feasible. That is most kind, but why did I come here in the first place? Do you know? You were found in the outer sanctum of the great deity. You must have wanted to come here. That is the only way someone can enter that place.
Huh?
We did not know each other then?
No.
Huh?
It is foggy, but I am starting to recognize some of the words you've said. And I remember a few other things, a variety of creatures living in the surrounding forest. Sprites, wolves, and fae. I don't recall any link to that place. This is such a confusing situation to be in. I remember some details. Why does this person look like Noel? Okay, there was a war between the fae and vampires some time ago, though I cannot recall the vampire series of events. Why do I remember that detail so vividly? Annoying, but unsurprising. The Fae would, of course, indoctrinate you with their distorted versions of events. I suppose they have radicalized many outsiders before now. They wave the banner of their victory whenever they have the opportunity. Perhaps I lived amongst the Fae. So, is my recollection of the war inaccurate? Possibly. But I would wager it is probably heavily biased rather than completely invalid. All sides of the conflict tell a version of events that is to their own liking. Vampires, too, would put a noble spin on their part of the travesty. All sides play their part in a war, I suppose.
Yes.
The vampires who have abandoned the deities and took part in that blood sport are not so different to the Fae they fought against. We clerics, on the other hand, are enlightened. We had no interest in the war, but many of us fell. This is an intense conversation for someone who has just awoken from a deep sleep. You brought it up, not I. Ah! Slapped my phone on the counter. Sorry. Or desk. What the fuck? Why can't I speak?
Oh.
Okay. I suppose that is true. So you were pacifist. My guardian deity in particular lamented seeing so many vampires die. She had a most painful experience in accounting for their deaths.
Honestly.
Honestly, High Cleric, let's welcome the new young one instead of this dreary war talk. The good news for you, young fledgling, is that it's all done and dusted. The years have passed in a blink of an eye. Doesn't time fly when time reigns?
Huh?
Fledgling? Oh my goodness! Riley! Wait, you're 3D now? Oh my god! That's so cool! I'm so excited for you! That's so fun! How do you like being 3D? Also, welcome everyone else who has just joined. My name is Merakiran. I am a Gyaru. What the fuck? Sorry, I can't speak today, but and it's probably not helping that I'm also typing while I'm speaking, but my name is Merakiran. I am a Gyaru scientist VTuber, and I like chill. I do a lot of chill and creative streams, and my favorite things involve a lot of like stories, music, and spookies. I do like spooky games too. That's also fun. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. But how was your stream, Riley? I hope you're doing well, and I hope everyone's been having a good day. For me, it's the evening right now. It's like 6:30, so if it's the evening for you as well, I hope you are at least relaxing, getting a good meal or a good snack, maybe a warm drink. Today I'm playing what is the game called again? Sorry, my brain's not working today. I am playing Royal Duality. It's a visual novel, a dark fantasy visual novel that takes place in a world that's at war between vampires and fae creatures, and a few friends are trying to save their wizard friend from an abandoned castle right now. And I'm learning the backstory of all the villains in the castle currently. That's the book that we're starting on right now. So welcome. And I hope you enjoy. You all can relax and just do your own thing while I'm trying to voice all these characters. Let me do one more shout out for you with my thing. Let me see if I can type Digitamer Riley. There you go. Spelunky 2? That game looks so fun. What the frick? Did you actually eat the candy cane? Okay. Wait, hold on. I can pull this up. Okay, so like Canva. I prepared like 30 minutes like a little presentation with all of the cursed food pictures that me and some of the members of the stream gathered. Let me see if it's still under the window capture. It is under the window capture still. Oh my gosh, I need to... Why is it on... I don't want the view only. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me pull it up. And then OBS, open this, pull this over. So we had a little presentation set up where we just pick O if we would eat the food and then X if we wouldn't eat the food. And then it just had a bunch of pictures of different foods on it. Which I was so sad that half of them said they want to eat the candy cane pizza. I really wanted to try it. God, the fucking pizza. There's some foods in here that just you could tell that all the purple ones are me because almost all of them I said yes to, because I was just like, I'd try it, I wouldn't try this, I'd try it, I wouldn't try this, I wouldn't try this either, I'd try it. I just kept saying yes. Green bean crystal doesn't it look fantastic? I want to try. Yes. Oh no, the ads. It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cursed foods in this, honestly. I believe I had. Okay, I love olives, but not that much. Yeah, that's what some of the people on the stream were saying too. They were just like, olives are great, but not in that abundance. Let me see if I have. What the heck? Oh, I don't have my. I see now. I just don't have Discord open, and that's why. Well, I'm too lazy to find the link then. The link doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, it's just a long presentation. We didn't eat any of it. It's more of just us saying would we try it or not. And I would definitely try a candy cane pizza. If it was placed in front of me and someone was just like, will you eat this? I'll be like, yes, sir, I will eat this. There was a time I said it before yesterday, but there was a time that I dropped my chocolate chip cookies inside of my nachos, and I was just like, well, I don't want to waste the nachos or the chocolate chip cookies, so I just ate them both. I don't know. I'll just eat. Okay, I would maybe try peppermint flavored pizza like once, just for curiosity. Yeah, that's how I felt about the green bean Capri Sun, because I love green beans. But Capri Suns are like super sugary, and I'm just like, man, I wonder what the green bean Capri Sun tastes like. I hope it tastes like artificial flavoring. That'd be great. I hope I can taste the processing. But the different textures of the pizza and the candy cane would yeah, that's what some of them were saying too. It probably would just taste like the color green. I mean, that's what green beans taste like. Green beans just taste like green. So I don't know. I just like the taste of green. Hi Giga, welcome. Have a good lurk. Thank you for stopping by. Similarly, lima beans taste like lima. I've never eaten lima beans before. Are those good? I've never had those before. Like, I've seen pictures of them. I've seen doodles of them in like the what's that storybook called? Is it like, it's not Beverly Hills. It's like Clementine. Like Lima, Peru tastes like a whole city. Lima, Peru? No, I don't think that's the one that we're talking about. No, there's like they're like green. They're like green beans, but they're not green beans, but they're like green beans. Yeah, you get it. No, they understand me perfectly. They actually do. You guys are speaking the same language. Green beans taste like green, lima beans taste like lima. I ate them when I was little and forced to eat them. I'm an adult and can eat whatever beans I want. Yeah, I like black beans. Black beans are good. I think that's the only beans I've really eaten and just consistently eat, to be honest. Oh, and green beans. Yeah, I like green beans. I've never had lima beans. I've seen them drawn in like storybooks, but it was never something served at my dinner table. And maybe it's just because my family's Polynesian, so that's not like something they usually make. My Polynesian families make a lot of meat, a lot of like rice, and a lot of fruit. That's like the majority of our foods is just meat, fruit, rice, water. That's it. That's it. That's what we eat. I don't think I've eaten that much vegetables until like I went to university and was just like surrounded by a bunch of like vegetarians and vegans, and I was just like, what is this? What is this? Sun butter? How do you get butter from the sun? And then they're like, no, it's sunflower butter, you idiot. And I'm like, oh. I ate them when I was little and first. Oh wait, I already ate that. You're not missing anything? Oh, okay. I will not stress myself to try to eat lima beans then, if they're actually that bad. What do they taste like? Oh wait, you already told me. Never mind. Never mind, you said they taste like a city. That sounds disgusting, honestly. If it actually does taste like a city. Okay. Blackies. Oh. Driscoll seems to forget himself and speak of things that are no business of his. He has renounced religion, so disregard anything he says. Oh, that's messed up. Come now, High Cleric. Don't be so steely. We are beyond that in this castle. We're like one big family. One big happy family. Why did I skip over happy? That's kind of messed up. I already told... Yeah, you get it. Yeah. It took me a bit. My brain's scattered today. Bear with me. Please be patient with me. Oh my gosh, my model's blinking like crazy today. Probably because of my glasses. Is my glasses being all foggy again? No, they're not. They're fine. We're all good. Butterbean, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well and taking care of yourself on this lovely evening. Unless it's daytime for you, actually. I've never actually asked you what your time zone was. Now that I think about it, but I hope you're doing well. Playing more Royal Duality today. We're starting the Lunastella book. I'm so excited. But I didn't realize that since we're doing Lunastella, I would be reading more Blackheath lines. Doing alright, making some plans for tomorrow, and I am EST. Oh, okay. So it is evening for you then. I keep staring at this skeleton. Why is he swagging so much in the corner or in the background? So beautiful. I hope your planning goes well and that I'm not too distracting for you doing something productive like that. Yes. Okay. I am mortified at the very idea of being related to you, Driscoll, even hypothetically.
Oh.
No, you're fine. Aw, thank you. But even a rubbing rag like me knows about fledglings and their sires. I have no idea what voice I'm gonna give you. I'm sorry, sir. It'll take me a while to figure out how do I want to talk with you. Sorry. If the High Cleric will permit, I will explain these trivial and basic things to you. If awarding you this liberty means you'll leave us alone, then I'll permit it. That's his way of saying yes.
Ah.
I see. Fledgling is the name given to a vampire or wraith who is sired from another vampire. Almost like a child, and you are most blessed in that regard. You have been sired by none other than the splendid Count Helmrich.
What?
Is the Count not... Angelus? Is the Count not called Angelus? That's the name that I remember. Oh yes, Driscoll. Isn't that the Count's name? Well, young cleric, that is the Count on Farkal. He is the Count to all vampires in the world. Count Helmrich is his son. He reigns over the vampires in this region.
Oh.
So there are perhaps more vampires here on Olesa Magna than my previous knowledge suggests? You're only his fledgling. It is an honor indeed. He did not answer the actual question because it is a source of shame for him. No, cleric. There are no vampires in this damned fake country. Still, we will correct that matter as things progress. Count Helmrich is of no importance to you.
Oh.
Now, I may be speaking out of turn, Master Cleric, but a fledgling and their sire have a very deep and meaningful relationship. You will have no doubt inherited some of Master Helmrich's incredible abilities of manipulating and reading the minds of others. You know you speak out of turn, but choose to continue regardless. Ugh. The beloved deity herself has marked you as a chosen one, so Helmrich's contribution going forward will be minimal. The Temple of the Great One will take care of your needs. As for Helmrich's mental abilities, whilst incredible, they are also troublesome. You will need to study and train vigorously so that they do not become a burden. This is something the young Count is yet to master. But one day he will. And Master Helmrich will be over the moon to hear that his fledgling will be inducted as a cleric, regardless of my view. That's good then? Celestia, welcome back! How are you doing? We're on the Lunastella book right now, which I assume means no Warren, but welcome back. You get to see all the vampire crew at least. Doing good. I'll be lurking. Yes, have a good lurk. And I'm really glad that you stopped by again. How am I? Good? I'm doing good. Today I had work. Work was a pretty chill day, to be honest. It was only busy because like I was doing like other things on the side while I was working. And like I was looking up like voice acting videos. I was trying to learn how like voice actors get into the field and stuff. I was learning about that while I was at work, just listening to videos at work. And I think that's probably a big reason why my brain is so scattered right now, because I was just learning so much while I was at work that the second I came home, I just kind of like smooth brained. And now I'm just like this. So I apologize in advance for my spaciousness. Understandable. Yeah, understandable. Have a good day. We vamping with the edge. Yes we are. I like Driscoll so far. He's cool. He's pretty cool. But maybe I just like him because he's giving like scientist vibes. Helmrich is not of the political persuasion as Count Angelus is. No doubt that is why he was sent to this Hell Island in the first place. It is so like High Cleric Blackheath to focus on the negative view. We're all helping Master Helmrich blossom into the perfect Count. We all want what's best for him. Don't bring me into this. I couldn't care less about him. Bonjour! Oma! Welcome, bonjour! How are you doing, Omar? Wait, hold on. How do I type again? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to remember how to move my arm. How are you doing, Omar? I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've like heard your voice. So I don't know. I feel like there's so much we need to catch up on since you last like hung out with everyone. I hope you're doing well and taking care of yourself. I'm doing well, you? I'm doing pretty good. I've used so much of my brain power today before streaming, so my brain might be a little smooth, but I'm doing great. Oh, you missing me? I am missing you. I missed you a lot while you were gone. I missed you popping up in my chats and calling me Chain Lady and Meki and like every like nickname that you would just test out, like test drive with me. I always thought that was super cute. And I love that you do that with everyone. You're always so like, what's the word? You're really good at connecting with people, you know? You're good at making, like, connections and memorable moments with people. I like that. I like that in people. So whenever you're gone, it's just like, you could tell. You could tell that they're gone because of that kind of vibe you give whenever you're present. Oh, by the way, the new thing that people are calling me now is Jigsaw. They keep comparing me to Jigsaw, Omar. And Grandma. They keep calling me Spiritual Grandma. That's the other thing. It's like Jigsaw and Spiritual Grandma. Both of those things is what I've been called recently. And it just made me think of you. I'll make a meal in your honor. You should make a meal regardless. But thank you. Granny Jigsaw. Maybe I should rebrand it to a Granny Jigsaw. Would you like to play a game? Or wait, no, I should talk in a granny voice. Would you like to play a game? Oh, dearie. I'm not good at grandma voices. I want to play a game, Sonny. Grand Becky Jigsaw. It's your time. I want to make that my Discord status. Hopefully I'll remember that. Actually, do I have a pen near me? Do I have a pen? No. Oh, I do. Wait, hold on. It's a marker, but that's good enough. Okay. I'm gonna write on my hand in marker. Okay. Grand Meki. What was it? Jigsaw. I already forgot. Okay, good thing I'm writing it down, because I would have forgotten. I definitely would have forgotten. That's gonna be my Discord status later. Thank you, Omar. You made my night. Okay. This is why I write all over my arms, because I forget everything. If I'm not writing on my arms, I'm writing on a random piece of paper, or on the desk, or on my notebook, or on my my planner that I should be using more often. Actually, I should use it tonight when I'm planning out tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be super busy. I should do that. Omar! Did you see that visual novel that's, well, not visual novel. It's more of a point-and-click adventure game that's looking for voice actors? There's a butler character in there named Theodore. And they want kind of like a lower voice, like a warm, like, I think they said medium low voice. I don't know. If you want to try out for it, you should try out for it. I think your voice would be very suiting for a butler character. And that's exactly what he is. I think he's a bear butler too. Yeah. I'm totally not trying out for it. Okay. Now, focus. I have no idea what I want to make your voice. I think I'm just gonna make your voice higher. I did not hear this. Wow. Yeah, you gotta audition for it. Depending on how tomorrow goes, where I try to learn how to be a voice actor, I might try to audition for it too. But I don't know. The only reason why I thought about it is because the voice type that they were looking for the feminine character was like a medium-high voice, and I was like, I can do medium-high voice. That's kind of like my normal range anyway. But my worry was that, like, I've never voice acted unless it's like for fun on like a stream or something, or like hanging out with friends and playing Dream Daddy, and then I'm just like, hello, my name is Damien, hello, blah 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 blah. And even then it was just like, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to try it. I thought it would be fun. I've always wanted to do voice acting, but I've never tried it before, like professionally. And I also have to ask them if they wanted my VTuber name or my real name. I forgot to ask them that while I was at work. I'll ask them that tonight after stream. But yeah. But you're right, Stephotix. I should go for it if I want to start somewhere on it. It just seems like a fun thing to do, like even as just a hobby. But then again, I am the type to just kind of like what's the word? Jack of all trades. I would try everything. I don't think I've ever been like the expert at anything, because I just keep trying anything as long as it's creative. Where was I going with that? I was mentioning it for a reason. Oh yeah, Omar, go for it. Look at the I think we mentioned it in the newest magazine issue too, in the 28th issue. If you go to the events section, yes, the events section of the Virtual You magazine. By the way, I write for a magazine. I keep forgetting to plug that. I'm also the writer and COO of Virtual You magazine. And we actually wrote an event article about Yume Mori having little auditions open, where you could send them an email and stuff like that with your audition tape and everything. And there's a Google Doc to give you like information about what the game is like, what the process for payment and recording will be like, and what the audition process will be like and stuff like that. It's very in-depth, and they gave you like sample lines to record and send in with them. It's very in-depth. Oh, there's the timer for my magazine. Yeah. Aya Malamarsh, D Luna Lepus, right? Yeah, D Luna and I were all a part of the Virtual U's founding group, and I tend to do a lot of the writing portion. Aya helps me with the writing as well for some articles now, because now we have more designers in our group and for the magazine, and it's really nice. We have so much happening in the magazine recently, and it makes me really happy. But yeah, I love writing. I want to do more writing streams after I take care of all of the backlog of collabs that I've been putting off for a long time. But I want to do more writing streams after that. Okay. I can focus. Okay. So I'll handle all of his affairs personally, to ensure he can focus on only matters of great importance. To that end, little fledgling, oh my god. To that end, little fledgling, I will take care of your physical needs until Master Helmrich instructs otherwise. So it will be a prolonged process to become a wraith?
Yes.
Yes. Your initial transformation occurred over the past fortnight. You have been in a death-like sleep, but now you have awakened. You will mature quickly. At times you will feel confused and drowsy, but it is important to remain calm and focus your mind on what is truly important. That is your training and study of the clerical text, as well as the great deity. Well, we'll save. Really looking forward to the future. I will come to understand my situation. What did he... Okay. Okay. I think it's better to be calm about this. I will come to understand my situation. It seems I have a great deal to learn. I ask for your patience in advance. He seems like he would be very contemplative anyway, so that might be a better answer for him, just character-wise. A well-considered answer, young cleric. I think you will do well here. I didn't find it. I'll just DM you later. Oh my gosh, let me find it for you now. You need it now. Let me open my phone and bring it and send it to you now. This is unacceptable. There's no way someone with your vocal caliber should not audition for this specific game. No focus on your stream. No. This is important. Hold on. Okay. So the game developer that I saw it under is named Mithy. Okay. Mithy was, oh my god, posting about it before. There it is. Found the link, copy the link, go to DMs, look for Omar, send it to Omar. Here you go. I found it. And then there should be a Google Doc on it in the thread, and then you can open the Google Doc and see everything that they want you to do. It's also a paid thing, so if you get the job, you get some monies. It's nice. It's nice. You get a little side thing, a little fun side project. The only reason like I wanted to try to not the only reason. The biggest reason that I wanted to try to audition for it was the fact that like it would be really fun and weird to play the game and hear my voice, because I like story rich point and click adventure games. Like as long as it has a good story, I love it. And the fact that it's one that I could possibly like audition for, I was just like, oh my gosh, imagine me playing this game, because I'm gonna play it eventually anyways. And I played this game and and hear my own voice saying these lines and just go, oh my god, it's so weird. I want to see what that feels like. I've seen voice actors do that where they'll play their own games and they're just like, man, that's so weird to hear my own voice saying those lines. Or they'll hear the specific take that they chose for the game and they're just like, why that take of all the takes that I gave them? Why did they choose that one? I want to know what that's like. Oh, thanks, Mara. Yeah, of course. I feel like I'm just pushing it at everyone. I'm like, do this. I even went to I even went to Aster like the moment I saw it. I was just like, Aster, look. It's a voice act. It's a game that's looking for voice actors, and it's like they're open to anyone auditioning. And there's a character in there who's a butler, and he's just like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then like after a few minutes, I was just like, you should do it. And he was just like, I was waiting for you to say that. And I was just like, are you gonna do it? He's just like, I don't know if that's really for me. And I was just like, you should do it. I don't think he's gonna do it, but like, I've just been going around just doing that to everyone that I'm just like, you kind of fit the vocal range. You should do it. Okay. Oh goodness. Master Blackheath, look at the time. Won't you have some rituals to perform? Prayers to whisper? Something of that ilk. I know my own hold on. I know my own affairs without props from you, Driscoll. I have a shameless request for when you get down to writing. Oh my gosh, yes? What is your request? Because I do want to have more writing streams again. I've done one since coming back, and it's been really nice to write again. I would love to do more writing streams. I feel like that's just going to become my thing at this point, where I just do writing streams all the time. I'm not a gamer, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a writer. Yeah, throw your request down. I don't mind. I'll probably add it to my to-do list, my writing to-do list. Omar, Zeph, Danny, and Crow on a road trip to a cabin and wanted a possible serial killer? Oh, perfect. Oh, that's amazing. Yes. 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 Hold on. Let me open my Google Doc. I'll write that down. I also appreciate you actually using my fan fiction redeem, because that means it's guaranteed now. You actually will get that. Okay, let me put that on the list. Omar, Zeph. But I lurk. I got a lot of points. Yeah, thank you. I honestly appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Danny and Crow going. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Going on a trip to the cabin with possible serial killer. Oh, who will I have as the killer? Huh. Okay. I have to think about it. Possible serial killer. I feel like it has to be another guy. Me, I will be the serial killer. Stephonics. I love that you volunteered for the murder role, but you know what? That's fair. When I saw the Yume Mori audition lines, I saw that the female character had a psychotic line, and I was just like, yes. Yes, I love voicing psychotic characters. That's amazing. They're my favorite to read lines for in visual novels. I watch ID channel. I could do this. No. Here, let me write your name down as a possible serial killer. I thought about me being the serial killer, but I was just like, I want to just be running around killing random men though. That's not my thing. Let's team up. Oh, pairs of killers. Yes. Oh my gosh, those are the best ones where there's two of them, and that's why you could never catch the killer, because there's always another one still there. Yes. It's like Scream. Oh my gosh, we could be exactly like Scream. Like Ghostface. Young cleric, orient yourself and become familiar with the castle. Follow Driscoll on his rounds. I will speak with you again once I have prepared things here.
Forgive me.
High cleric. How will I speak with you if I'm not with you? You are a wraith now, my sole pupil. I will be able to communicate you by thought alone.
Oh.
I am unsure how to listen. It is instinctual, young cleric. Your sire is most proficient in this singular respect. You will have inherited his skill. Do not doubt what is now your nature. I will try my best not to. I've started something I'm not so sure I should have. That's what I was thinking. Yes! Stephonics, yes. Stephonics, you and I, we are kindred souls. We like the psychotic just for fun. Is that why your name is Stephonics? Is it supposed to be like a play on the word psychotic? Because that would be funny. That would be very, like, coincidental right now. I think that'd be funny. And also, I don't think you should regret this, Omar. It'll be beautiful. It'll be magical. Okay. Alright then, young one. Let's get you used to the castle halls. It's a heck of a place. I've even lost myself in these halls from time to time. No, it's like staff robotics. Oh, you know what? That makes way more sense. But I like your interpretation better. Cyborg Panda's very fun. I like that. I like that a lot. As far as you having fun doing it, then I'm content. Yes, I will have a lot of fun. The fact that you included a serial killer in the story makes me happy enough already. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. I have so many ideas for like future writing streams now too, and like you're just adding to the list of things, so I'm never gonna run out of stuff to do for writing streams. I'm so happy. Bless everyone who redeems the fanfic redeem, because like I will never run out of ideas. Okay. Driscoll. The inner sanctum is out of bounds. Only I am permitted to enter. Do not neglect to point this out. Oh yes, Master Cleric. I know that. You don't need to remind me.
Oh.
Oh, but I do. Be mindful of this, fool, young cleric. We will meet later. Well, now that he's out of the way, it's lovely to meet you. Let us save. Let us be polite. Oh, but he said be cautious. Would we listen to him? No, let's be polite. I feel like... Because as far as I know, I think this is Oliver. As far as I know, I think this is the Oliver wizard that we're trying to save. And he's just... young cleric right now. As far as I know. That's just my guess. So, and I feel like he would be a polite boy. I am grateful for your time. Is Driscoll appropriate? Should I call you sir? Oh, how kind, young cleric. But no, Driscoll is just fine. No need for formalities. Come along now. I'll guide you around.
Thank you.
Question. It's a very polite boy. I love that you called him by his God-given name. Question mark. Yes, he's a very polite boy. I feel like he would be. Oh, thank you. I am feeling a little lightheaded. Oh, let me help you up, young cleric. I am certain the change will leave your head spinning for quite a while. Bridal carry me. Huh? Oh, what the frick? The incense is so strong here. I feel dizzy and... Is this death? Numb. Lightheaded. Drowsy. Warm. Safe. Welcome home. Feels like home.
Oh.
Young cleric?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I felt dazed. What is this place? Welcome to the Outer Sanctum.
Oh.
This is where I died. It's been cleaned since then. Wait, it's been cleaned since then. Besides, it's nicer to say where you were reborn. Oh, yes, that's nicer, isn't it? I thought I would experience some kind of negative emotional response. But I feel no fear. It feels warm, safe, like home.
Oh.
Oh, does it now? How interesting.
Huh?
May I ask a silly question? I notice you have pale hair and eyes, as I have. Does that mean you're a wraith too?
Yes.
What a clever one you are! I am indeed a wraith. How did you deal with the not knowing about your past? I thought I would be troubled by it, but I'm not yet. Does it hit a person in waves?
Huh?
Why, young one, it was so long ago, I don't know. That doesn't bother you?
Oh.
From what I was told of my old life, I was some kind of fire sprite. I've always been good at purifying things, so it makes sense to me. That's as much detail as I need.
Ah,
A sprite. They are adept at such things? I suppose that would make sense. I have been a wraith for so very long, I don't even think of the past. It's been, well, at least over 100 years. Something fills the hole where your memories were. Master Angelus is the focus in my wonderful second life. What? You seem very fond of him.
Yes.
He took most kindly to me, young cleric. Okay. He took most kindly to me, young cleric. I dedicate all I am to him. He has entrusted his son to me.
ah.
High Cleric Blackheath spoke rather poorly of Helmrich, the man who sired me. Again, I don't feel much of a connection with him. It is probably for the best that you keep a reverential distance from... Oh my god. Why do they speak such big words? It is probably for the best that you keep a reverential distance from such greatness. Count Helmrich's extraordinary abilities are a challenge, I grant you, but a servant must make good on his master's requests. To that end, I will help young Helmrich become a fine count. There is nothing surer in this world, because Master Angelus is so very important to me. I would do anything for him. How thoughtful. He seems very passionate.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness! I have forgotten to rouse Master Helmrich in the excitement of preparing you on Master Helmrich's own behalf. What simple pleasures we have in our second lives. I get in a tiz when I have so many new things to do. Oh, that's me too. Though he seems incredibly scatty. Yeah. Now, young cleric, I will be but a moment. No peeping or sneaking into the inner sanctum. Master Blackheath was very clear that you keep out of there. Do you hear me?
Oh.
Oh, of course. I will stay here until you return. Oh, how excellent. I won't be more than a quarter of the hour.
Yes.
Very well.
Great deity, I bring glad tidings.
Great deity. Ooh.
What?
Hi, cleric. His voice is coming from the forbidden chamber. I should not be privy to the goings-on of that room. Hehehe. I want to go in. I want to go inside. I know he's probably gonna die, but I want to go inside. I want to go inside. We gotta investigate. We gotta investigate. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He would not mind if I listened nearby. He may even admire my curiosity. Perhaps it is a test. My head is swimming. I wonder what he is speaking of, and to whom. I shall be very discreet. I shall only listen for a moment. Oh, goodbye, young boy.
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. In life, the amnesic cleric had not been particularly nosy, but perhaps death awoke a newfound curiosity within him.
Oh, dang. I like this art. I like this art. This is nice art.
Though, something tells me that satisfaction won't be enough to bring him back this time.
Oh.
Royal Duality.
Oh. Did it save in here? Driscoll, Young Cleric, Blackheath. Yeah, okay, it did save these. Okay. What about the picture? It saved that picture? Okay. Did it save the... It doesn't save the dead end pictures. That kind of makes me a little sad. But that's okay. It's okay. It's not like it mattered to me. It's not like it mattered. Okay.
Royal Duality.
Royal Duality. I love him. I love his voice. His little nasally voice. It sounds like Virgil. Power. Need more power. Okay. Not investigate. Move away.
No.
I should focus my mind on something else. What an odd location to start my tour. Driscoll does seem very eccentric. He and the High Cleric couldn't be more different to one another. The smell of this incense is strong, but deeply comforting. Perhaps I shall sit a while and think until Driscoll comes back. I'm feeling quite peculiar. I shall ponder on this new life of mine. Will I take to it? Will I do well? The High Cleric told me not to doubt. He has already invested time in me. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I can hear something. Not a sound, but a thought. I wonder if there is a way out. I think a book will calm my nerves, as they always do. Which one should I read today? Something light, I think. A fairy tale with a happy ending. The silence of the castle or the noise of its inhabitants. I don't know what's worse.
What?
What? A library? In this castle. In my mind's eye. I can see it. As if I'm there? What an incredible power. I wonder what else I can see.
Oh my goodness.
Young Cleric!
Oh.
Oh, it's Driscoll. I shall have to return to this later.
Ah.
Ah, Driscoll, you are back.
Huh?
Already? Oh, Young Cleric, you're too kind, but I actually was here to apologize. I've left you for nearly an hour.
Oh.
Is that so? I believe I was lost in my own world. Oh, we often are, Young Cleric. I won't tell if you don't. I love Driscoll. Oh, of course not Driscoll. I won't say a word. I love weirdo characters, and that's exactly what he is. Okay. Growth. Chapter 6. Okay. It's always nice to see a familiar and friendly face, isn't it? I suppose our poor cleric wouldn't know. He doesn't recognize anyone these days. Let's just hope he can at least recognize friend from foe and survive long enough to learn... Okay. And survive long enough to learn the truth of things inside the musty castle walls. Okay, I can read. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me do that. A little more hydrate. I hate winter time. I'll do wrist stretches while I'm talking. I hate the winter time because my nose is constantly congested no matter what I do, and it drives me insane whenever I'm like talking or doing things. I could just feel it. I could feel my nose slightly congested because I'm cold. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like feeling congested. I like feeling like my body's free and I can breathe. The cold and the heat are bad mixes. Yeah, constantly going between hot and cold rooms. Like from the warm house to the cold outside to the warm car to the cold outside again to to the hot as fuck office. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably actually why. Just that. It's too much. I don't like it. Since I like singing a lot, like whenever my nose feels congested, it makes me feel like my singing sounds off too, and I don't like it. Makes me sad. Makes me feel weird. I feel like I sound like Britney Spears. I don't like it. And not Britney Spears when she naturally sings. I mean Britney Spears when she has the weird edited voice that they do for her. That's how I feel like I sound whenever my nose gets congested like this. I don't want to sound like Britney Spears. I want to sound like fucking Whitney Houston. I never took my oh baby, how was I supposed to know? Yeah, that's me. That's what I sound like. And I don't want that. I sound like Britney Spears and Virgil from Devil May Cry mixed together, and I don't want that. I don't want to sound like that. I want to sound like Angels and Beyonce had children. That's what I want to sound like. Okay. Let's go back to this. I'm dying. Angels and Beyonce. Yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to be the biological child of Beyonce and an angel. It's always nice to see a familiar and friendly face, isn't it? I suppose our poor cleric wouldn't know. He doesn't recognize anyone these days. Let's just hope he can at least recognize friend from foe and survive long enough to learn the truth of things inside the musty castle walls. You're making decisions for the young cleric again? Useful notes. The cleric seems to be quite gullible. Makes you wonder if he was like that before. Probably. When things seem too good to be true, they invariably are. Yep. Do you believe in prophetic dreams? Maybe have a think about that. I do believe in prophetic dreams. That's actually something that runs in my family. Though not a lot of people believe in that kind of stuff, so like obviously that's more of like a spiritual thing. But prophetic dreams is something that like my family believes in. At least like my mom. My mom says that my great grandmother had it. My grandma had it. And then she used to have it a lot when we were younger. Like, especially when we were younger, she would have, like, prophetic dreams a lot about our stepfather. Especially when he was gone for the army. She would have, like, a lot of things. Or when he was gone for the army and when he used to be a travel marshal, she used to have a lot of dreams about, like, where he is and how he's doing and stuff like that. Hers were always like danger related, and it made me feel bad because like hers was definitely like warning her all the time, whereas mine is just like my dreams are usually like what's gonna happen 2-3 days from now, and they're just like someone's gonna give you the snack that you've never heard of before, and you're just gonna go about your day. Like it just literally tells me my whole day in that I'm gonna have in 2 days, and then 2 days later that exact playthrough happens, and I'm just like, oh nice, I'm already prepared for this new snack and I know I'm gonna love this snack. So like that's all that happens for me. Mine are usually like pretty nice prophetic dreams, but that might just be, maybe it's because of like, it might be because of our natures, like, you know, in the Wednesday TV show on Netflix, the way that they describe visions, between Morticia and Wednesday, that's how it is for my mom and I, except it's backwards. My mom is like Wednesday, where she always sees like so much of like the bad in everything, and that's why her dreams are like super super powerful and always like warnings and stuff, and it can drive people crazy. And honestly, my mom is crazy, so that makes sense. but mine are a lot happier, but they're also weaker dreams, because like I tend to see like the good in everything, and I just like, my dreams are always just kind of a vibe where I'm just living life. It's very rare for me to have like a powerful dream, like what my mother always describes. I don't know. My mother was also born on Friday the 13th, so maybe that like influenced her the fact that her power draws from negativity. You believe me? Oh, thank you. I actually appreciate that. I know, but at least nowadays, science is more prevalent, which, yes, I mean, I love science. I am all for science. But I also do believe that there are things that science has yet to explain, like the power of meditation. There's a lot of things that hasn't been explained yet through science, because, I mean, we need so much research in order for it to be believed in, or believable and logical. And so whenever people disregard things because it's not scientifically logical yet, it feels a little sad, but also I understand. Like, you want to believe in things that you know are like factually true, and I think that's the safer way to go about life. Yeah. Okay. This tour has been remarkably haphazard stopping and starting. He certainly likes to talk. He dithers. That's me! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Oliver. I hope that isn't a trait of all wraiths. I don't want to be like him. What? No, that's an amazing way to live life, where you're just kind of doing what you feel like, and then you're like, okay, back to focus. Okay, now break time. Let's gossip. Okay, now back to focus. That's fun. I don't know what's wrong with this kid. You don't get it. You don't get it. Isn't it a majestic place, young cleric? Save? Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, it is quite beautiful. But some areas still have fade decor. I suppose it will take time to change every room.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. You're only right, young cleric. And rushing a transformation project isn't any fun. Slow and steady wins the race, and I am a man of incredible patience and distraction. An admirable quality. I think so. I enjoy experimenting in the sciences and medical practice. I knew it. I knew you were a little science boy. You literally looked like it. Both interests require patience. Magic is fine, but for common folk like me, science is its own kind of magic. Well, wizards rely on a vast amount of alchemical knowledge in their magic, though I believe clerics see magic as an art. Magic is just science from another world that we don't understand yet. Or another realm, actually. Well, you watch yourself. If that's true, High Cleric Blackheath is a virtuoso.
Oh.
I'm grateful to be a student then. As you should be.
Oh.
Oh. Is something wrong?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, I'm so forgetful today. I need to take Master Hallmark's meal to him. He'll be ever so upset if it isn't with him on time.
Huh?
Count Hallmark seems to make Driscoll do everything for him. Is Count Hallmark incredibly busy?
Yes.
Oh yes, young cleric, very much so. I can't imagine how. If there are so few vampires in the area, I feel that, once again, poor Driscoll is being duped. He is so lucky to have a faithful attendant like you.
Thank you.
How terribly kind, Master Cleric. Count Helmrich needn't worry about a thing when I am around. I hope his inability to look after you personally doesn't color your view on him. He will be an incredible count, one day. Now, where was I? Count Helmrich's meal. Oh no, he's scattered-brained like me! He's just like me!
Oh.
Oh, yes, young cleric. What a relief to have you around. Oh no! Well, goodness me. We were walking and talking and I ended up halfway to the kitchen by way of the tower. How silly of me. Let's not go too far off the beaten track. Stay here. I shan't be a moment. Don't wander off. Of course not. What an obedient person you are. Black Keith and you will get along like a house on fire. Huh? I'll be I'll be off then. I should be back soon. A house on fire. You will get along like a house on fire. Oh my gosh, do you also say sayings wrong like me? Do you try to say different phrases and you say them wrong too, just like me? I also do that. Soon? How long is that? I may have to become accustomed to his vagueness. An hour later. An hour later. 2 minutes later. It has been quite a while, and no sign of Driscoll. I wonder, has he forgotten that I'm here?
Ah,
Perhaps I can try and discover more of the castle by exploring the power I used earlier. I just need to focus. If nothing else, it will help me pass the time. Concentrate. There. This is easier than before. It's becoming an instinct, just as the High Cleric said. Parties, festivities, music and dances. These are the things I watch from the outside. I'm not part of that inner world. Maybe one day I can be. For now, I will entertain others. These feel like the thoughts of someone nearby, thinking about the past? This person felt warm. Now the performance is over. I'll return home. The noise is too much. What does this mean? Ah, very good, cleric. I see you are practicing.
oh,
Hi, cleric. I am surprisingly comforted to hear your voice. I have been abandoned. Driscoll has left me somewhere. He's a little absent-minded, isn't he? I am not surprised. Driscoll's idiocy knows no bounds, but I am encouraged by your aptitude and dexterity when speaking to me through thought alone. I am glad you are using every opportunity to utilize your new abilities. You're a superior caliber of wraith to him, and that cannot be contested. That's reassuring. I must admit Driscoll's forgetfulness causes me concern. I don't want to live like that. I don't think anyone does. It's fair. It's fair. My responsibility as a tutor is very clear. The great deity's plan will be carried out impeccably. She wants a confident and skillful cleric, not a hesitant one. She's taking great interest in me. You have been saved thanks to her grace. Using your skills will please her. Still, this tour is becoming protracted. Where are you now?
oh.
Driscoll has brought me to an isolated tower. I have no idea why he left me here. All hail the great deity. All hail the great deity. He's so frustrating. Why did he take you there of all places? Am I in danger? No, but that location, whilst of importance, is none of Driscoll's business. I had planned to take you there myself. My servant, Sirius, lives within the tower. Seek him out, young cleric, and acquaint yourself with extreme caution. May I ask, what is he like? A prudent question. He is a spiteful demon. Do not be charmed by his soft words and trimmings. He is a trickster who will encourage you to make an enemy of me. His behavior is irregular. Be wary.
Of course.
Of course, High Cleric. I assume he is kept in this isolated place to protect the others in the castle. Indeed, young cleric, most astute. I warn you in advance. He is even more irritating and talkative than Driscoll. That is messed up. Speaking of that moron, oh, he never stops. Oh my god. If he doesn't return to pick you up, it is safe to assume he's forgotten what he was doing. Return to me once you are ready. Jesus Christ. I feel so bad for Driscoll. He's my favorite so far.
Yes.
Yes, High Cleric. This door in particular, it has a strange aura. Maybe he's in here. Maybe this is a test from the High Cleric.
It can't be.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful in here. This is not at all what I expected. The inside is so different to anywhere else in the castle.
Hello.
Hello there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. You must be Cleric Blackheath's new charge. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Sirius, the charming starlet who will bring cheer to your otherwise gloomy days.
Huh?
I heard about a party with dancing and music. Whilst I do love all of those things, baby cleric, I'm not so bold as to hold that kind of party here. Cleric Blackheath would go spare if he found out I was having fun. Besides, I like a bit of cozy peace and quiet from time to time. Baby cleric? Well, well, you're not a high cleric like Blackheath, so I didn't know what else to call you. Do you remember your name?
No.
Let's pick one for you. I'm good at this kind of thing. It'll really help you gain a sense of self. I will take a name at a later date. It needs serious consideration. Thank you for the offer.
Oh.
Pity. If you won't take a name, you'll be baby cleric for now on. For now.
Honestly?
Honestly, I don't like being called a baby. Why not? You've only just become a wraith. It isn't inaccurate. A fledgling is more appropriate. Well, if you feel so strongly, I suppose I must. So, fledgling, cleric, you're very formal, aren't you? I'm trying to acclimatize. Oh my god. I'm trying to okay. Okay. I'm trying to acclimatize my rebirth. That is all.
Oh.
Rebirth? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, that's a lovely way of putting it. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. In a sense, I suppose. Right. So, tell me about this party. Was it nearby? Can you pass me an invite? I saw and heard these things in Sirius's mind. Why is he feigning ignorance? Oh, wait! It must be a deception, as Blackheath said. He is a trickster. No doubt he will try and fool me again. And he called me a baby. I don't care for this Blaze attitude. Oh, what's the matter? You're closing your eyes very intently. Could it be you're trying to catch some sleep?
Oh,
Your room is not what I thought it would be. It's small and cozy.
Yes.
A slice of paradise. Pull up a chair. Have a biscuit. Look, they're heart-shaped. I made them myself. I made everything here. You made everything? This is so cute!
no.
No, thank you. Wait a moment. How could you have made everything here yourself? Some of these exotic colors wouldn't be easy to procure or craft in this country.
Honestly.
Well, you're not one for creature comforts, are you? Why ask so many questions? I was only trying to make you feel welcome. I thought something cozy would work. But if you're not interested, then I suppose we can return to reality.
Huh?
Huh? Ah, right, he could make it himself because it was...
This room, it's...
Because it was a dream, I see. Aw, this is so sad.
Yes, it's an illusion. However, my stellar attention to detail, where makeup is concerned, is genuine.
You live in dreams, then. That means you're an incubus?
Half, but I am beyond labels. You're in danger. You need to get out of here. Where did you come from?
I don't remember anything, but why would you tell me I need to escape? Blackheath has been nothing but kind to me.
Blackheath's been... You're being tricked, my good fellow. Blackheath's a
Sirius.
devious
I love
miser.
Sirius so
I know
much.
from personal experience.
He's a little austere, but I don't think he's a bad person.
Well, I do know him, and honestly, he's a bad person. How do I get you out of here?
Aww.
I don't want to leave.
Of course you do. No one would want to stay in a miserable hovel like this.
Do you know something specific about my past?
No, but
Then don't assume what I do or do not want.
this is bad. He's already starting to sound like him.
Sounding like who?
Ugh.
Goodness me, where are your manners? I've heard that Helmrich is well known for nosing around other people's thoughts, but honestly... Baby cleric, please don't look into my mind. It's the only thing I have control over, and I'd very much like to keep it that way. No, question mark, question mark, question mark. You want to stay here? Obviously you do. Dark and dreary is good aesthetic. No, I love colorful, like Sirius. I love colorful aesthetic. Helrich's behavior has nothing to do with mine. He and I have not met. High Cleric Blackheath is the one who is guiding my behavior. He's hardly a role model. What? Why not? I can't explain. What? Okay. Cleric Blackheath is able to control what I do. Well, not in the direct sense, but I feel incredible pain when I disobey him. I'm surprised he even let me tell you that much, though I suppose he'll tell you himself, eventually.
What?
He does that to you? Yes, he most certainly does, and... never mind.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you're in this situation. I felt a surge of power from that collar he's wearing. That must be excruciating. Trickster or not, it feels unfair.
What?
Sorry? You feel sorry for me?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember the last time someone said sorry to me. Could it be? We could be friends after all? It may take some time. Perhaps I need to pick a name first. I don't think someone can have a friend with no name.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I was a little overwhelming at first. I just get excited when I meet new people. He's just very extroverted. Now I know you're a good person. I absolutely must get help in. Oh, young cleric. There you are.
Ah,
Oh, Driscoll, I thought you had forgotten about me.
Oh.
Oh, I had! But then I remembered. I got to you just in the nick of time. No idea how to handle this. I love Sirius and Blackheath equally. Honestly, that's very fair. They're both very iconic. They're iconic. I love both of them. It's like the goth girlfriend and then the preppy pink girlfriend. That like aesthetic. That's what I feel like with Sirius and Blackheath when they're in. No, wait, actually, no. I feel that way with Sirius and Christian together. Who was in the last book. I hope he comes back soon. I miss him. Oh, I had. But then I remembered. I got to you just in the nick of time. You were nearly seduced by the pink one. Master Helmrich would not like you associating with a demon. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I want him to say this, but I feel like that's not the right one to say. Count Helmrich is of no concern to me. I beg your pardon?
Huh?
Ooh. Is this death? Is this death? It's like Nana the anime. I've always wanted to read that. I've always wanted to read Nana. When I first saw it in the libraries, I was like 13 and I really wanted to read it, but I saw that the rating on it was I think it was mature. And so I was just like, oh, I shouldn't read it because I read a different manga series. I think it was called The Kind Saga. I read The Kind Saga, and that was also rated mature, and I realized when I read it why it was rated mature, and I was just like, ooh, okay, never reading a mature manga again when I'm 13. And then I saw Nana on there and I was just like, oh my god, that looks so good though, but I can't read it. And I never got back to reading it because after I was at an age where I could read it, I took a break from reading manga and started reading more non-fiction stuff. Punk Rock Girl and Preppy Girl? I don't think it's that mature. Yeah, I was just scarred by Kind Saga when I was reading that one. That one was actually mature. There was like a lot of murder was fine. That was the part that I wasn't phased by. The part that I was phased by in the Kind Saga was that there was a lot of sex scenes in it, and I was just like, holy crap, what the fuck? there was like a scene that was kind of referencing pedophilia and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, this manga's messed up. And so I never read another mature manga the whole time I was in my teens, because I was just like, nope, never again. The only thing I could think of that's mature in Nana is drug use. Yeah, that's what I heard. Is that there was like drug use, but that's about it. But it has a place in the story. Yeah. I always wanted to read it, to watch it, like anything. I think I should read it. I should just read it. Where did you go to read? Well, no, you said you watched it. Where did you go to watch it? I don't know where it's streamed on. He suddenly seemed very angry. A fledgling should not speak so casually. Why, Count Helmrich is the light of all our lives. He is the master of this castle. He should be the center of your universe. It's alright though. We can sort out this little misunderstanding between us. Sorry to disturb you, Pink One. We'll be on our way. No, you cleric, wait! I feel like I should restart this. I thought it would be a dead end, but it's not being a dead end, and now I'm starting to feel bad. About what you said before, young cleric, about Master Helmeric, it's a tad disrespectful by my reckoning. Did you really mean it? When you said Master Helmeric was no concern of yours? Ooh! Wait. Yes! Yes. Wait. I am echoing the sentiment of High Cleric Blackheath.
Disgusting.
Are you now? I see, along with your memories, you seem to have forgotten your manners. It's disgusting, vile, wretch. This doesn't sound like something that Oliver would do, though. It's bothering me. Yeah. It's bothering me. I need to go back. I need to go back. Okay. I'll be more careful. I need to go back. That's not doing it for me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It was on Netflix a few years ago, but it was taken off. I love dubs, but that's one I would say to watch the sub. I see. It might be on something again. It's in my top 5 anime. Yeah. Maybe it's on... It's probably at least on Crunchyroll. Like, almost every anime is on Crunchyroll. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something that I always wanted to see. Because I knew that one had, like, a very, like, well done, like, in-depth character development. That's the biggest thing I always heard about it. Like, the character development between the two girls and their, like, relationship and everything was super well done. It was very realistic, very relatable. And, like, the darker tones and the shift between that and, like, the more hopeful side of the story was super good. That's what I always heard about it. And I was just like, man, I wish I had the guts to read it when I was, like, 13. But I don't think I would have appreciated it as much. It's on Hulu! Oh my god, I have Hulu! I need to log into my Hulu. I need to log into my Hulu again. Yes! Okay, thank you. But they don't finish the story. What you need, so you need to read the manga for that. That's what I also heard, is that they didn't finish the story in the anime, and it drove people insane. Okay, I'm sorry, Driscoll. I'll be careful. I'll be more careful next time. I'm confused. I thought... What? It's alright, young cleric. I am sure you are. It is a very confusing time. Let's return you to the High Cleric. He'll put you right. Sorry to disturb you, Pink One. My name is Sirius. Well, we'll leave the demon to his devilry. I'll be sure to mention this to the High Cleric. He will find your conversation very interesting. What conversation? How long have you been outside, Driscoll? Goodbye, Pink One. I'll just lock the door for now. That way Master Helmeric and Blackheath can be assured of your location. No, wait. This is so messed up. Enjoy your cozy little room, or whatever you can conjure with your strange magic. He seemed most upset. Oh, he's a tricky one. I've seen those crocodile tears before.
Huh?
You're well acquainted then?
No.
Oh, certainly not. It's just that he has lived here for years. He's practically part of the furniture. That's so mean. I do try to avoid him, but we sometimes bump into each other. He and Master Helmeric are to be kept apart at all times. I wouldn't want him to influence our beloved Count's sense of character.
Oh.
Oh. So Sirius wasn't as nice as he seemed. I hope he doesn't ensnare others in his wicked traps. Put him out of your mind. I'd hate for something bad to happen to you. You're part of our vampiric family after all. I know Count Helmrich wants me to keep an eye on you. Quite a close eye, in fact. Sirius didn't seem like a terrible person. The thoughts I heard earlier seemed so melancholic, despite that cheery persona. Maybe he feels isolated, and he's thinking of happier times. Besides, Sirius hates Master Helmrich.
Huh?
He does? He didn't say anything like that to me. To win your trust, young cleric, he's a slippery one. If they are kept apart, why would he hate him?
Oh.
There was a terrible accident in the Evergreen Forest. That she-spider made Master Helmrich do terrible things. Well, that's what the pink one thinks, but Helmrich is very loyal to the deities. He hates people who hate them. Helmrich took the mind of a boy, broke it, caused a plague on the land, or something like that. What? That's so messed up. She-spider. Plague?
Forgive me.
Oh, I'm sorry. How disrespectful. The great spider deity, Ira. All hail the she-spider. All hail the she-spider. Yeah. All hail the she-spider. I think that's what you clerics call her.
Impossible.
The great deity made Count Helmrich do terrible things? That's impossible. She saved me. Oh yes, I'm sure it's a bad thing if you're thinking about it from the demon's point of view. I'm not fond of the High Cleric's religion, to be sure, but I think the pink one is a little too sensitive. Still, none of that matters now. Thanks to the Master Helmrich, we're all here together. Isn't that splendid? You are psychotic. I suppose so. That evening. The incense is so strong in here once again. Is it always like this?
Yes.
Of course. It is appropriate for focusing your mind. And yet I sense doubt in you. Cleric, what troubles you? Might I help you?
Oh.
Oh, High Cleric. It's about No. It's that presence again. From before. Nothing troubles you.
Ah.
Nothing troubles me, High Cleric. You're at peace. I'm at peace. Oh? I am so glad. Curious about Farkal. I'm curious about Farkal. You are? That's very sudden. Why? I'm not sure. I hear a voice sometimes in my mind. Oh, it's a woman's voice. Okay, I will start doing a woman's voice every time that shows up. It's probably Ira anyway. In my mind. It's soothing but a little unnerving. It's a woman's voice. Oh, that is good news indeed, Cleric. Your bond with the deity is growing stronger. To think you can hear her already. This is indeed excellent progress. You are excelling. I am encouraged. Your abilities from your sire are serving you well. Cleric. What? I love your Blackheath voice. I love it too. His voice is the only thing carrying this section of the game because every other voice is just eh. And then there's Blackheath, and I love him. I would encourage you to commune with her. Please focus your mind on the words. What does she say? Focus. I can't hear her now. That is embarrassing, isn't it? Your mind is probably clouded with emotions of excitement due to my revelation. However, to be an effective cleric, your mind must be controlled and centered. Does the great deity always speak to you, High Cleric?
Haha.
She is always thinking, young cleric, and to that end, I can always listen to her will. Verbal communication is secondary in the life of a cleric. Thought drives all that we do.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Well, I don't understand, but your way of thinking will adjust naturally. Don't fret without cause. Take courage in such knowledge, young cleric. You will never be alone. That is oddly reassuring. This castle is so big it is easy to feel alone sometimes.
Yes.
Indeed, it is not as full as we anticipated. This castle was taken from the Fae. I believe its capture ended the war, according to my previous knowledge. The plan was that this castle would house many vampiric patrons who were displaced once the war ended, when it was captured. Yet, it currently only houses myself, Driscoll, the Great Deity, and Helmrich. Vampires cannot travel over water, so how did the other vampires leave Alyssa Magna? They didn't leave, young cleric. They were killed.
it can't be.
Killed? My prior knowledge suggests that the Fae allowed them to flee, though that doesn't make a lot of sense when I question it. Your prior knowledge likely tells you what the Far Call was. That Far Call was a dwindling history. Blah blah blah. Why can't I read words? Why can't I figure out what words are? Okay, starting over. Your prior knowledge likely tells you that Farkal was a dwindling country, with the vast majority of its people wiped out. Humans are also amongst the incredibly rare species of this world. How else do you explain such a sudden decline aside from genocide? That is common sense. Why did I not recognize such an obvious fact? Because it is an inconvenient truth. The Fae don't talk about their misdeeds during the war, a privilege of the winning side. Aww, wait, that's sad. The Fae won. And this is all that's left of the vampires? That's so sad. And they're just trying to take this castle back again. The one thing that they won. That's so sad. They can sweep their cruelty away, commit it to the dark, pretend it never happened. Their scars have healed. You mentioned the humans. They fought in the war too?
Yes.
A great many did bear arms in our name. The vampires once protected a large community of the humans from the exploitation of fae, demons, wizards, and assorted others in this world. The villains aren't villains after all. Yeah! I do like that when there's a lot of gray areas in stories. I think that's fun. I think that makes it fun. They became allies to the vampire political forces, but it cost them their lives. We vampires promised them a second chance if they died. But the Fae lances cut through vampires and humans. They all turned to dust.
Huh?
I didn't realize. What? Manipulated, abused, controlled. This is the vocabulary that the Fae used to describe our relationship with the humans we cared for. I'll admit, I wasn't fond of them. I found them slow-minded and naive. But the humans proved their worth when they protected our temples until the very end. They fought for our deities and way of life as if it were their own. There are an unfortunate few vampires left in this country, hiding in cold, musty rooms, away from prying eyes, desperate for a miracle. They wouldn't dare try to come here now, in fear of being discovered. Entry into the evergreen forest is forbidden for those living in flowerberry forests, or so Sirius tells me. I am sure they claim this place as their own, and any entry is deemed as trespassing. You survived here. You must be glad. Glad? You're making assumptions. I suggest you avoid doing so. A wicked Fey hex means that vampires who dwell here are trapped within the castle walls, indefinitely. The same rule does not apply to wraiths, so you will be able to move around as you wish. But I and the other purebloods cannot leave.
Huh?
You are imprisoned here? One might even call it a trap. I had no interest in the Fae or their warmongering, yet, like all my kin, I am a victim of it. This was not a war among the common vampires or Fae, but they suffered in the hands of the aristocrats. The political Count Angelus and the Flowerberry royal family settled their dispute by spilling the blood of their own people. It was a wretched affair. Still, I have grown accustomed to my life here after so long. I have learned to move on. For now, we focus on your knowledge of the deities. It is proper to learn of the greater ones. There are 7, and they are... ... The spider, beloved Era. Oh, she's pretty. The snake, Serpentus. The panther, Eindrid. The kraken, Keris. The Kirin, Valen. The vulture, Blake. The scorpion, Neosha. There are lesser deities, bats, foxes, wolves, but they have a tendency to rise and fall, depending on the time and location in which they find themselves. The greater deities are eternal. They once had schools committed to them, whilst the lesser deities did not. Do you know if any other clerics survived? I am uncertain. More than 10 years have passed since I was last outside. I do wonder how many of us are left. Aw, that's really sad. Blackheath's living in, like, 2020 start of COVID, but, like, he's living in that forever. That's so sad. He can't go outside or do anything. Except he doesn't have internet, so he can't connect. He can't, like, try to connect with everyone and see how they're doing. Aw, that makes me feel bad for them. I can help you try and find out. As a wraith, I'll be able to leave the castle. Once my transformation is complete, I will help you.
Thank you.
That would be ideal. You have my gratitude. The vulture deity had a school in this location before the war, but I doubt it has survived. One of his number played a key part in ending it all.
Huh?
They did? How? It seems you are at your physical limit. This is not a discussion we need to have today. I will take you to your room. You shall need to rest. We can continue tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you, High Cleric Blackheath. That was a good chapter. The vamps are social isolation without internet. I know! That's so sad! I don't like that. That makes me feel so bad for them. Okay, we're gonna do this chapter, and then whatever we end on, that'll be our stopping point. But we're gonna go through this chapter. I think we could do it. Yeah, we can do it. Okay, let me just take a swig of water. Okay. I love this story. I never want to stop reading it. But I think that's always been like a issue of mine when it came to reading. Like when I read for hours. So the discovery of webcomics, like webtoons and stuff, that was like the worst thing that I could ever discover. Cause I started reading. There's this one time where I started reading like Omniscient readers, the Omniscient reader, and I was just laying on the couch for like 5 hours straight, and I was just like, man, when was the last time I ate? That was almost 8 hours ago. Was the last time I ate? When was the last time I got up for the bathroom? And I was just like, oh my god, it was like 3 or 4 hours ago. Oh my god. And then what is like I would just like get up after like the 5 hours straight of reading a webtoon, and I'm just like, and my legs are all shaky, and I'm like all lightheaded and tired, and then I notice how parched I am, and then I'm just like, man, I need to pee real bad, and and then like after I get everything set up so that I can like my body can survive, I'm like sitting back on the couch and I'm like, oh, that was scary. And then I lay on the couch for another 3 hours just reading. OMG, I started reading Let's Play, and even though it is so bad, yeah, it's really cliche, but it's good. I love Let's Play. That one's another one that I love reading. I'm in love with I haven't read it in so long, but it's the character with her eyes always closed. Was it Vicky? Is her name Vicky? I feel like it was somewhere around that area. Her eyes are always closed and she has hair over her eyes. I love her. Vicky is my favorite. And oh my god, I'm trying to remember her name. The pink-haired glam kitty lady. I think, was it Monica? The influencer? Yes. I love her too. She's also my favorite. Was it Monica or Michelle? I think it's Monica. Monica sounds right. Monica sounds like the right name. I think it's Monica. Yeah, I can't remember her name because it is the most basic name, like the most basic white girl name ever. But I know it starts with M, and she's like Glam Kitty. I remember that part. I loved her name, her YouTuber name. I love her. She's also cool. I didn't like her at first, but she like really grew on me throughout the series, and now she's like my favorite person. Not like every time she speaks now, I'm just like, she's just like me for real. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I want to sit back and just read webtoons. I'm scared to go back because there's so many series that I want to catch up on, and I know I'm so behind, and there's going to be so many chapters for me to read. And especially when she started advising Sam so endearing. Yes, exactly. When she became like Sam's big sister role model in a way, I loved it. I love it so much. She's teaching her how to be a bad independent lady. I love it. She's gonna be strong, independent woman who don't need no man. That's all I want. Okay, chapter 12. Maturity. As the young cleric begins to settle into his new life at the Evergreen Castle, a troubling invitation awaits him, a formal meeting with the infamous Count Helmrich. What will the young cleric need to do to protect himself from the castle's threats? And will his faith in the great deity help or hinder him? You're making decisions for the young cleric. Proceed with caution. Rumor has it that Count Helmrich can be quite unreasonable. So he's a child. Got it. It's important to put your best foot forward and be humble when speaking to people of importance, don't you think? I mean, we could, but if they don't deserve it, why would you? When was the last time you had a good drink with a friend? Can you remember what beverages you had? The last good drink with a friend? I had hot water. It was earlier today at lunch. I had hot water. Count Helmrich equals child. That's my interpretation of what they just told me. He is just a child. It's cold in here. Spiders surround me. In the dark, the great deity era will keep me safe. Good evening, cleric. Wait, hold on. I feel like that was not good enough. Okay, let's try again. Good evening, cleric. Good enough. Good evening, cleric. I see. That must be a moment from the High Cleric's past. I am beginning to understand this power more clearly. When I am in close proximity with a person, I can read their thoughts. I feel less hesitant now. I think this is the right thing to do. Surely, this is right? Hi, Cleric Blackheath. I hope you're well.
Yes.
Yes, Cleric. It is good to see you arrive before me. You have settled down quite nicely. Within a week you seemed like an entirely different person. I wasn't much of a person a week ago. Hi, Cleric Blackheath. I worry that... Worry? What worry? It matters not. Oh no, it matters not. It matters not. You're happy, and so am I. I'm so glad you have come to me, my special chosen one.
Huh?
Cleric, you are distracted. You are more important to me than he is. Little Cleric, you have my favor.
Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me hydrate one more time.
Now I'll do a back stretch this time. Move my ship a bit more for the other side.
Okay.
Do not speak of this to Blackheath. Learn from him, respect him. But once he is drained of all of his knowledge, listen only to me. It is your deity who speaks to you. I am beginning to understand the exciting situation that I find myself in. Your previous abilities make you well suited to this way of life. I must admit you are improving more rapidly than I had expected. Tell him that you are enthused by the new powers you can explore. Every day I find fascinating magical topics and powers to explore, but gaps from my old life, they do not trouble you, do they, my dear little cleric? The gaps don't trouble me, they intrigue me. As they should. You are beginning to sound confident when you speak. I am truly relieved. It seems your connection with our beloved deity is improving. She may speak solely to you at times. In these matters I cannot interfere, but my faith is absolute. Do precisely as she tells you. I must consider this situation later, privately. For now, I shall continue as before, in line with High Cleric Blackheath's expectations. When I first arrived, this change was daunting, but now I am relishing the opportunity to unlock my own potential and bring myself to a being such as the great deity. This type of cleric and deity relationship seems to be unique. My prior knowledge has no similar concepts.
Yes.
And it's only right that you embrace your change so positively. It is just as I would want. I'm content and glad that you approve. Driscoll tells me you are in good condition according to your medical examination from yesterday. Do you feel well yourself?
Yes.
Yes. The Medicins? What the frick? The medicines he gives are helping with the pain and tiredness I was experiencing. I'm almost completely numb to both things. Driscoll reassures me that once I complete the treatment, my physical wraith transformation will be complete.
Yes.
Indeed. May I gather some more scrolls to read in my room? I appreciate your time is divided between the great deity and I. Is there anything I can research whilst you tend to her needs? Okay. Medicins, it's a new Pokemon. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Imagine if he was like pill-shaped. That would be so cute. Oops, I accidentally click it. That would be so cute. I would love that. Okay, what did Blackheath say? I think it is time that I gave you your first formal undertaking as a cleric in your own right. That is excellent news. I could impress the great deity if I performed this task well. I just noticed, like, some of his little sounds that they gave, Blackheath makes them sound like the Minecraft villagers, where they go, huh. 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 Blackheath reminds me of it. He does a little bit, yeah. There are some ancient wizard texts I have had in my possession for many years. I am unable to decipher them. I would like you to work on interpreting them. You have demonstrated a good understanding of foreign languages. Probably because of his work as a diplomat. When Oliver was working in diplomacy before he became a vampire. Or wraith. The mind and its inner mechanics. It is an ancient manuscript of which origin? As you say, it is difficult and written in an unusual way. A secret dark tongue. Yes, High Cleric. I believe I am able to complete the task for you. I am not sure how long it will take, but I will complete my adorations first and keep you abreast of my progress. Yes, good. You are correct to put the Great One above all else. Oh, there is one other matter I should discuss. Driscoll is becoming rather persistent, telling me that Helmrich wishes to see and speak with you. I advise caution. Driscoll is easier to appease than tolerate. We can resolve this without hurting anyone's feelings.
Huh?
And why do people's feelings matter? And why do people's feelings matter? Others expect such things, and influencing the feelings of others leads to smoother relations in the long term. Unexpected, but appealing. I will allow you to continue to spin your words. Show me your skill. So, if I have tea with Helmrich for one evening, I will, hopefully, not need to do it again. Very well, Cleric. You are more patient and tolerant than I am. Oh! Good evening, Clerics. What a splendid moon there is tonight. Driscoll, you once again state the obvious. Good evening, Driscoll. It is a lovely view indeed. Oh yes, young cleric. Now, I have some discussions with High Cleric Blackheath. Yeah, I have had some discussions with High Cleric Blackheath, and I think it's high time you met your sire. Count Helmrich is so excited to meet you.
Yes.
And I have agreed that the cleric may go and deal with this matter swiftly. Driscoll, do not drag it out any longer than it needs to be. Driscoll, I hope this attire is acceptable for Count Helmrich. I'm afraid I have nothing more formal to change it to. Well, it is so lovely to know how much you respect the young master. I think he will enjoy seeing you in clerical garb. He does have some very peculiar preferences. I applaud your pretense, young cleric, but be careful of Driscoll and Helmrich. They sometimes do irrational things when angered. Keep this in mind.
Yes.
Yes, High Cleric, I will. Come along then, young cleric. Oh, what a treat it will be. You'll even be able to enter the castle's main hall. I always feel more anxious and uncertain when I am away from the great deity. High Cleric Blackheath in the Outer Sanctum. I crave that certainty, so I hope this doesn't take too long.
Huh?
I don't recall seeing this room on our first tour. I was saving the grand reveal for this very day. I dressed the young master in the finest count attire and decorated the hall accordingly. I did it all myself.
Oh.
It seems you're a man of many talents, Driscoll.
Yes.
And you're becoming quite the... Oh, I'm mixing those two up. And you're becoming quite the polite young wraith. There's hope for us yet. I still detect a little stoicism. I can't read your thoughts, cleric, but the young master, he will sense everything once you're close enough. So I hope you're not hiding anything from him. Let's save. I wouldn't dare.
Ah.
Well, you've established that the relationship between a siren and a fledgling is very important. To that end, I wouldn't knowingly keep any secrets between us. Oh, I feel like we have a lot in common, young cleric. Hearing you speak of Master Helmrich so kindly makes me very glad. I now understand what you said about the hole in your memories being filled. As you always want to please Angelus, I would like to please High Cleric Blackheath. And Count Helmrich, of course. Oh, yes, young cleric. It is quite an addiction.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a name yet? So I can introduce you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I haven't decided yet. No matter, leave it to me. Master Helmrich, we have arrived. Might I present the young cleric, whose name is yet to be decided? Good grief, that is hardly an introduction.
Hello.
Oh my god. You are Helmrich. Okay. I don't think I could do your voice. Welcome, cleric. I have been expecting you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Master Helmrich! Don't you look resplendent? Doesn't he, young cleric? You have a noble bearing, Count Helmrich. Just another voice you have to do now? Yeah! I didn't realize there would be so many male voices in here, but it makes sense. Just like his father. I am comforted by your words. He doesn't seem comforted. Aw, I don't think he wants to be like his dad. I think he wants to be his own person. Please take a seat, young cleric. I shall prepare the drinks for you and Count Helmrich. Oh, look at that face! He's so sad! He's literally sad! I am unsure of the etiquette. Should I speak first? You have been told many things concerning me in advance of our meeting.
Yes.
Yes, Count Helmrich, it is clear to me that you're indeed loved by Driscoll. He has been taking excellent care of me.
Yes.
Yes, it is as I instructed him to. My duty as a count is only superseded by my duty as your sire. You must be given the opportunity to prosper, or my qualities in both roles will be questioned. Driscoll does everything for him. Is my being here a way others will measure his status as a vampire? I didn't expect him to be so blunt. Still, I should be polite. Blackheath was right. Counts certainly have a very direct manner. I worry about what will happen if I disappoint him. Of course, I will not disappoint you. You are confusing my intentions, cleric. I am expressing my concern for your well-being. I do not think you will disappoint me. I am sure Driscoll and High Cleric Blackheath will help me develop into a fine cleric. You have good people around you. I'm very grateful for their presence in my new life. And indeed, the great deity, to think I am able to hear her so easily. Why, that in itself is an incredible gift. Aww. He doesn't want to be like this, does he? He seems like he's a soft boy. It is indeed an incredible gift. Seldom few are permitted to hear the will of the deities in words and thoughts. I am sure many would be envious of your position. I can't place it, but there is something very unnerving about this. I feel uncomfortable and sad, because that's what he is. He's uncomfortable and sad. Driscoll tells me hold on. Driscoll tells me that your studies of the mystic languages, in particular, are progressing well. This is pleasing news. I enjoy reading books from different countries. Oh, I see. I'm fascinated by the cultures of others, even if they are underdeveloped and lacking compared to our own. Poor sad boy. He is a poor sad boy. I can't believe Driscoll made him dress up like his father. That's messed up. And it sounds like his father doesn't even love him. Making him come out to the middle of nowhere. Away from his family. And he doesn't even like his own power. Then again, I've never heard of a mind reader character that did like their power. Every story that I hear of someone who's telepathic, they hate it. At least at first, they hate it until they can control it. Like, what was it called? Was it Macaca City Actors? I think that was what it is. Macaca City Actors. I think that's what it was, with the green boy with the froggy outfit who could read minds, and his song was like about him like having a hard time conforming to normal life because he could just hear everyone's thoughts. It made me so sad. He was my favorite character too, because he was so charming later on. I don't think I've seen that, but likely. Yeah, there's like a show with there's like different characters who had like their color themes, and my favorite character was the green boy because he could like read minds and feel their feelings, so he could like perfectly understand someone's internal world, and he was so sweet and charming, and I loved it. He was just a little sweetheart. He was kind of like serious. but like apparently there were like songs based on those characters in that show, so like each of the characters had their own little songs, and the green boy's song involved his backstory before the show even started, and his story was so sad about his eye power that he got, how it made his childhood pretty hard for him because he kept hearing everyone's thoughts, and like I think people knew about it and would like look at him weird and judge him for it. But he like found this little dog friend that he could like this dog that had like their head was empty, no thoughts, head empty, and he was just like, this one's my best friend, and I was just like, this is so sad and sweet. it was such a bittersweet song. And also in the show, like he was always paired up with this very like almost antisocial like doll girl who in her song, like her song and his song were interlinked outside of the show, where she was like always isolated in this tower, and near the end of his song heard a voice in the middle of the forest and followed that voice, someone else's head, and then he found her just thinking to herself about how alone she was, and then she met him in her song and they just became besties, and it was so cute. What is it called again? Can you spell it in the chat or DM me? Yeah. Let me... Mekaku... City... Actors. Oops, I'm not spelling actors right. There we go. Mekaku City Actors. There's like an anime, and then there's like songs on YouTube based on each of the characters. And honestly, the only ones I really listened to over and over again was the green boy and then the white-haired girl that's always paired with him. Those two were so cute. I loved their dynamic because she had a hard time talking and expressing her thoughts and feelings, but since he had the telepathy and the empathy, he was able to just like look at her and know what she was thinking and feeling, and he's just like, oh no, it's okay, we're gonna be fine. And then she would just like smile and just be like, thank you. I know, it's so cute! It's so cute! I ship them! I love them so much! I loved them so much when I was younger. I was like, I want that to be me someday. I can say that Master Blackheath is a wonderful instructor. He is helping me learn about the joys of vampiric culture.
Ah, I see.
Yes, I have heard as much. Oh. I invite you to ask a question of me.
What?
I beg your pardon? It is natural you would find this encounter intimidating, but as your sire, I can understand your unease and am willing to forgive it. I suppose that is the proper thing to say. He looks nervous. This doesn't feel right. Aww, he's so sad! Why does he have such a sad face? Young cleric, I must tell you something. Master Helmrich, young cleric, your drinks are prepared. I'll be in shortly.
Oh dear.
Another time, perhaps. Oh no!
Huh?
What was all that about? It is customary for a count to invite his guests to speak when they are intimidated. My goodness, this sounds so regal.
Ah,
I am glad to see Driscoll. Thank goodness he has eased the atmosphere. Helmrich is more intimidating than I expected, and that fledgling and sire bond must be minimal in our case. I don't feel a connection between us. No! He's so sad. I don't like seeing his sad face. Cleric, I brought you a special treat. This is a very special blood indeed. A private stash for a special occasion.
thank you.
Sad Helmrich is sad, I know. He's like the definition of sag. Thank you. He can be bizarrely charming. I understand why he's so cheerful when Helmrich is so oppressive and stern. It strikes a balance between them.
Excuse me.
When we are ready, Driscoll. The cleric had been given the opportunity to ask a question of me.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
how wonderful, my liege. All according to the proper etiquette. You're so attentive to vampiric tradition. It makes me want to cry tears of joy. If I could cry. Young cleric, this is your big chance. It's an honor indeed to be invited to ask a question of account. I have nothing to ask. How embarrassing. The portrait behind you is most accurate. The very image of you. May I ask who painted it? That's his father. Yeah. Yeah, I could tell that was your father and not you. He doesn't have the sad puppy eyes that you do. Oh. Oh, the painting is of my father.
Huh?
Your father? You look identical to him in every way. What a striking resemblance. Oh no, he doesn't... Oh.
Ah, I see.
Oh no! 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 He doesn't want to be like his father. I wonder if his dad was a bad person. Oh, this makes me sad for him. Ahem. Driscoll has said the same thing many times, but to hear it from your perspective, it must be uncanny. What a fabulous compliment, Master Helmrich.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like seeing
I'm
his
sorry.
sad face. Have I offended you in some way, Count Helmrich? I am so sorry if I have.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Please don't think such a thing. The young master has such a sulky face sometimes. Your father would never wear such an expression. But to answer your question, young cleric, I painted it myself. You do have many talents indeed, Driscoll. It is so detailed. I favored a scientific approach. That is why it is so wonderfully accurate. I can recall every detail and moment of the day when I painted it. Master Angelus' smile is so beautiful. I hope I brought it to life.
Oh.
Oh, you did. It's very charismatic. Master Helmrich also has a wonderful smile. When he does smile. You seemed surprised when I said you looked identical. Perhaps my eyes are yet to adjust as a wraith.
No.
No, I am sure you are right. My mother said I had a look of him as a child, but I did not think we would become so similar. It had been looming over me my entire life. Looming? I wonder if he resents his father in some way. Right? That's what I'm thinking too. That's the benefit of having no reflection, Master Helmrich. The joy of encounters like this one, to have someone independent of us confirm that you are an almost perfect replica of your father, means I have done my job impeccably.
Absolutely not.
I would like to see my own face with my own eyes. I would like to have some unique qualities of my own.
Excuse me?
Now, Master Helmrich, such vain thoughts are similar to those of the living. You should know better than to say such a thing. It is unbecoming of a count. It is my view. I am count, therefore it is not unbecoming. You forget your place.
Forgive me.
Oh, forgive me, Master. I was only trying to help you. Still, your blood is ready. We don't want it to congeal now. Don't be shy. It's just like you asked for.
It can't be.
This smell.
I refuse.
No, I won't touch it. I did not ask for this. But you did, Master. You asked for something special. This is just perfect for a special occasion. Please, just try it. Please try just a little sip. Why is he hesitating? It seems like an excellent type by smell. A far better quality than what I've grown accustomed to.
No.
I am not thirsty. It isn't good to lie, Master. I know you are. You know I would never drink this. Take it away. Driscoll is a creeper. Driscoll should mama bird it, just put it right in his mouth. Yeah, kiss him and just go. That sounded dirtier than I thought it would. Drink it, smooch him, and go into his mouth. And then shut his mouth shut, tilt his head up, and make him swallow. It sounded dirtier than I thought it would. Yeah. No, I got you. Luckily, my brain goes anywhere else but dirty first. I usually go stupid first before I go dirty. The options I go is stupid, gay, pure, and then dirty. Dirty's like the last one. Yeah, go stupid first. Yeah. Yeah, we like the smooth brain energy in this house. The smoother you are, the better you all do in this stream. You know, oh wait. No, I already read this.
Oh no.
Oh, but Master Helmrich, please. I tried so hard to make everything special for you and the cleric. It's all we have. Please, take just one sip. Poor Driscoll. I'll drink it for his sake. I think maybe Helmrich will go easy on him if I commend his efforts.
Not going to happen.
I would rather starve than drink that. How dare you offer this to me?
Oh.
It tastes like that of a wizard to me. I think it's rather good. I would recommend it to...
No.
Cease drinking that blood. I am your count and your sire. You obey me without question. My head. It hurts. Oh no. I can't think. I must cease.
No.
No, Oh no, he accidentally did an order and it's freaking him out. Oh no. No, I didn't mean to.
Oh no.
Liege, please no. The young cleric cannot tolerate your powers. Silence, Driscoll. I cannot. Stop it. This noise in my head. Where is it coming from? Oh no. Young master, what have you done? He's gone.
It can't be.
Oh no. It cannot be. Cleric? Please. Please answer me. Oh no! Oh no! He brainwashed him. They said that Helmrich brainwashed a boy in the past. It sounds like he can't control his powers and he accidentally did it again. No! Oh no, he's crying! Womp womp. My brain bounces when you toss it. When I shake my head, it sounds like a maraca. Just like... Anyways, this is serious. I shouldn't be laughing. He's crying, like he's clearly traumatized. I'm sorry, Helmrich. Oh no, Master Helmrich, have you broken him? I just said that the other day about my parents' dog. Yes, Maraca. Maraca dogs. Yes. You and I, great minds, great smooth brains think alike. Do we think? Yes, we think. We just think differently. Okay. High Cleric Blackheath will be ever so angry. No! Oh. Why am I so wretched? I did it again. Those dead eyes. His mind is devoid of thought. The spider deity. I have broken one of her own. I did not mean to. Now, Master Helmrich, settle down. Settle down now. What would your father say? I knew siring a cleric would be a bad idea. I said as much. You forced my hand, Driscoll. I release you, cleric. Please speak of your own volition. Do as you please. Don't look with your dead eyes. Don't leave me. Do not worry, little one. I will not let him break you. You have my protection. I have kept your mind safe. Be sure to thank me later.
Huh?
I am free? The deity saved me.
Cronus! Thank you for the head pat and the hydrate and the stretch. Okay. Wait, I need to get more water. Hold on. I don't have any more water. Let me be right back. You just missed a really intense scene. I'm in love with this vampire man. He's very sad boy, but I love him. I'll be right back. Oh, also. Yeah, I'll grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I have gotten water. Huh? What happened? Mirror's broken. No, I'm right here. I just went to grab water. I got water. Okay, I drink a lot of water. Okay.
Oh. What happened that was super intense in the game, by the way? I see.
Okay, I'll tell you while I'm doing wrist stretches. So right now,
okay, so this book what the frick? This isn't a book. This is a game. This game seems to have multiple books to like organize their different acts of the visual novel. And in the first book, we were exploring the journey from the fairy kingdom to this specific castle to save a wizard named Oliver, who I suspect is this guy that doesn't have memories or a name right now. A group of friends of Oliver's is trying to save him from this castle because he's trapped here and has been missing for weeks. And along the way they meet a bunch of other characters, and some of them kind of overlap into this book. And this book, Lunastella, is telling the stories of what's going on in the castle around the same time as the story in the first book. And the part that just happened right now is that this new cleric boy, who's getting used to living his new amnesiac life in this castle, is meeting the man who helped him reborn at help him rebirth as a vampire, because apparently he was near death when he was approaching the castle, and Helmrich saved him and turned him into a vampire to keep him alive. But in doing so, he no longer has any memories of his past. But he has his body still remembers his skills and everything, so he can do like magic stuff, and which is cool. And he has like vast knowledge about the history of the world and around him in different countries, probably because I think he is the wizard Oliver, who was a diplomat that traveled everywhere. I legitimately think he's just Oliver. I'm not sure, but I think it is. But Helmrich, it was revealed in the first book that Helmrich, what's the word? He kind of brainwashed one of the characters in the first book as a child, when he was a child. And it was something that sounded like he was just a bad guy that did it. But in this scene right here, it's showing that he has a really hard time controlling his abilities, like his vampire abilities. He just can't control it. So he accidentally like brainwashed him for a second and was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like he didn't mean to, but because he was so angry at the other character that was just like pestering him, he accidentally like snapped at him and then made him lose his like free will for a moment. And that's why he's panicking right now, like in a state of panic. He's a very like expressive character for someone who's supposed to be like the lord of the castle right now. I like him a lot. I think he has a lot of depth in his character. But yeah, that's the intense thing you just missed. Like he just happened to be free because the spider deity that chose him as her like chosen one, she protected him from the brainwash that he accidentally put on him. So he's very lucky right now. And I think Helmrich will be relieved. What did you just do to me, Count Helmrich? Cleric? Thank goodness, you have recovered so quickly. Last time, things were different. The great deity protects me, Count Helmrich. It is thanks to her that I am well. How dare you? I feel so violated.
Oh my.
Oh, goodness me, young cleric. Yeah, this is the one that was pestering the count, the vampire that I was, the very sad vampire. He was the one that was pestering him and made him snap for a moment. And I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Helmrich. Sounds interesting so far. Yeah, this story is really good. I really love the story. It's a really good story. It's a long story, so if you ever play Royal Duality, you're definitely in for a long ride, but all of the characters are well written. They all have like beautiful voices, and I don't know, the plot is so there's so many directions you could go in the story. There's so many like paths you could take, so it's nice. And it's not obvious paths too. It's not obvious. You don't look at the options to go, oh, this is the right one, and it's like obviously the right one. You look at it and you're like, this might be the right one, and then you die and you're like, oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, goodness me, young cleric. Thank goodness for that. Are you alright? I am so sorry. This is why I am keeping Master Helmrich isolated from the others. He can't control himself. When High Cleric Blackheath mentioned Helmrich, I didn't understand why he was so horrified, but now I know. It's a good job Driscoll was here. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened. Driscoll is making everything worse. I don't know why you're dumb in your Wraith form, Oliver, but it's obviously Driscoll's fault. I like Driscoll, but I know it's his fault. Look at him. He has such sad eyes. It makes me sad. It Makes me sad looking at him. Cleric. Cleric, please. I beg your forgiveness. Please. Please forgive me. His personality is so different now. Why is he acting in this timid way? High Cleric Blackheath was right. Helmrich is a dangerous man. I need to get away as soon as I can.
No!
No, please forgive me. As my fledgling, There is no need to feel any concern for me.
No!
Honestly?
Honestly, if my free will is such a burden to you, we should maintain a distance as we always have. It is better for both of us if Driscoll and High Cleric Blackheath take care of my needs. No! This is the face I don't like seeing! Decisions in this game can be summarized by, well, fuck. Yeah, exactly. You don't understand. That blood, you're important to me. You need my protection from the cruel people of this castle. I only want to help you realize your role as my fledgling and as the beloved deity's cleric. I didn't think it would be exposed to the young cleric so soon, but it is time we are honest with ourselves. We must get those abilities of yours under control. We're lucky that the young cleric has such mental fortitude. Other people would have been destroyed by what you just did. I am his... Wait, hold on. I am his sire. I must protect him. Oh, Master. You're throwing a tantrum once again. You are causing it! Driscoll, just shut the fuck up! I'm so sorry, young cleric. It seems the meeting has taken a turn for the worse.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to have caused you such distress. It is upsetting for me. What can I do to make you understand me? I have tried, but I have waited more than 10 years for someone to join me, spend time with me.
What?
You mean to say you turned me into a wraith because you were lonely?
Absolutely not.
I turned you into a wraith because you were dying. How dare you portray me as so selfish as to turn you to satisfy my own needs?
Oh no.
I hope you're not having dark thoughts, Master. Forcing him to like you is never the right solution.
Excuse me.
I did not say or think such a thing. Stop putting words into my mouth, Driscoll. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Driscoll must have said that to warn me. Oh, young master, I like you enough for him. Spare him, Liege. I can take care of you. What should I do? Do not panic. Oh, do not panic, cleric. Remain where you are. Do not attempt to leave yet. It will only incense him. The deity can keep you safe from now on. But you must... The deity can keep you safe from now on. But you must not push the count too far. He will only become more unpredictable if you do that.
Forgive me.
I am so anxious. What should I do? We are staying. We are staying.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Why didn't I try doing the bad one? I saved over instead of loading it. Oh well. I'll try the bad one another day. Okay. Let's maybe put this behind us and change the subject. Oh, thank you for your mercy, cleric. Be gracious, Master Helmrich. We can put the apology into practice. Say you're sorry. Now, please.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. Perfect! Perhaps you should explain why you're happy that the young wraith is becoming a cleric? I wanted to be a cleric myself. My mother and I were very devout, particularly to Eindrid.
Oh.
The panther deity? He sounds listless and broken. I must be careful.
Yes.
Indeed, but I adore them all. Please assure the spider deity of my love and devotion. I will be certain to commune with her and assure her of your affection. Master Helmrich was raised by his mother in his very early years. He lived a very lonely life. I assume this is why he is so obsessed with the deities. I suppose they were like invisible friends to him.
Excuse me.
They were not my invisible friends. They are divine beings. Driscoll's clumsiness with words probably causes him a lot of problems. Oh, now he finally thinks that. What is wrong with you? Why did it take you this long to think that?
Honestly.
If only you would stop this religious nonsense, your father would never be so embarrassing.
Huh?
Driscoll suddenly changed. Yeah, why is Driscoll so bipolar? Why is Driscoll so bipolar right now? Is he doing this to protect me? He's going to get into trouble if he keeps making these verbal blunders. I don't want this to escalate. I think we should all calm down. You are disappointing your father immensely today. That disappoints everyone inside this castle, especially me. It makes me so sad when you disappoint your father. What? That leads me to be angry, and you don't like it when I am angry with you. So let's work together to avoid that, young master. It doesn't matter. I have failed your test, Driscoll. I give up.
Huh?
Give up? Wait, give up? What is the point of me pretending to be something I am not? I am not a good sire or a worthy count. I can't even have a conversation with someone. I am good at nothing unless I pretend to be my father. Aww, it is all pointless. Well, young master, perhaps being a sire isn't for you after all. But it could be for me! Driscoll! Another thing you'll add to my list of inadequacies, Driscoll. You can tell father all about them one day. That seems a little harsh. He's trying to help you in his own way. Maybe.
Ah.
You don't care, do you? A fledgling who doesn't care for their sire.
Huh?
Huh?
There is no joy in this. There's no joy in any of it. I was so looking forward to this. Yet it was all for naught. This cursed life of mine, I cannot bear it.
Master Henrik, calm down now. It'll be alright. I told you that the clerics are a bad lot. Didn't I say you'd be much happier if you kept away from them?
Silence, Driscoll. How dare you speak to me in such a way? I shall decide what is and is not good in my own life.
Oh, Master, how wonderful. Such a commanding tone really does make you sound like your father.
What the frick is up with you and his father? That was so good. Helmrich? You like Helmrich? I like him too. I really like the progression of this story.
Enough! Leave me.
But I.
You have no desire to be here.
Huh.
I know what you're thinking. Don't linger a second longer if it displeases you so much.
Aww.
Don't worry, Liege. I'll take him away.
Deities, forgive me. I just tire of being so alone.
He's definitely one of those I can fix him characters. No, actually, I'm wrong. Driscoll is one of those I can fix him characters. Never mind. Helmrich's just the he needs a hug. He needs a hug. Master Angelus would be so ashamed. What am I to do?
I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry, Driscoll. Thank you for helping me.
No.
No, I'm sorry I called you a bad lot. But please understand, I'm trying to get him to stop using the deities as a crutch to all his problems. And use science and medicine like me. Driscoll! Helmrich needs a hug. He does need a hug, and I feel bad for him for it. Because no one gives him a hug in this game, it seems. It's the deities that cause him that misery and angst. It's the only difference between him and Master Angelus. It's his mother's fault. Everything to do with Master Helmrich's problems are that woman's fault. That human temptress. Oh, that's why he's so... Okay. He's becoming angry again. Time to change the subject. Again. Perhaps I can commune with the great deity and hope she eases his troubled mind. It's very noble of you to love him as you do. I recognize the challenge you have. I'm sure Count Angelus would be proud of your efforts.
Thank you.
You're so kind, young cleric. No one here has recognized my struggle until today. Once you're better adjusted to your life here, maybe we can work together to help Count Helmrich improve. His desperation is almost depressing. Sucks to be a Dampier in this game. Screw you, Driscoll. What's a Dampier? Actually, that's a familiar looking word. I just don't know what it is. Screw you, Driscoll. I know, Driscoll's... I liked his eccentricities and his forgetfulness at the beginning, but, like, now he just seems psycho, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yes.
We can try our best to make things easier. I think we should head back to see the High Cleric. He'll be furious when he finds out what happened. He thinks I'm an idiot, you see. He doesn't understand the situation I'm in like you do. That's because you kind of are an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. You do be kind of stupid. You also have a maraca brain, just like the rest of us. Don't worry. I'll try and straighten things out.
Thank you.
Human vampire, yeah. Oh! I didn't know they had a specific name. That's so cool. There's a character in here that's a lichen vampire. Is there a special name for lichen vampire hybrids? Smooth brain like the rest of us. Yeah, that's him. Small and smooth, just like us. I'm so grateful, young cleric. Oh my goodness. Okay. Greetings, High Cleric. I am glad you escaped your encounter with Driscoll and Helmrich mostly unscathed. I couldn't sense your thoughts for a short while. I almost intervened, but the Great One reassured me and told me there was no need. Driscoll didn't intervene either. Typical. I know you think badly of him, High Cleric, but... Consider this before you speak so fondly of him. He left you near the Forbidden Chamber on the day you arrived. He abandoned you near Sirius, the loathsome demon, to try to incriminate you. He invited you to tea with someone who nearly destroyed your mind. What I thought was carelessness is actually intentional. He is trying to kill you. But I will not put you in harm's way again.
Impossible.
Impossible. I mean, he is forgetful. Or is he? He seems pretty psychotic. I don't know if there's a name for a lichen vampire hybrid. I'm sure there is. It's probably an underworld. He did reveal he was an underworld creature. The Blackheath voice is so perfect. Thank you. That's the only voice I'm really proud of, to be honest. Out of everyone in this game so far, this is the only one I like doing. And I'm glad someone else likes it too. His voice is so fun. His character in general is just fun. I love him. Impossible. I mean, he is forgetful. Surely he's not trying to ruin me. I see he left some gaps in his summary of Helmrich's situation, and the convenient gaps around Count Angelus too. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Would he say he did? I feel like he would say he did, rather than perhaps. But he would like perhaps. He did?
Huh?
I hadn't perceived such a thing. Oh no, he didn't like that. Wait, hold on. Blackheath, I love you. Please love me.
Yes.
It seemed a little suspect to me. It seemed suspect to me. I didn't think it seemed suspect to you. You seemed to just take everything by the freaking throat. What's the word? What's the phrase where you take everything by mouth? No. I don't know phrases. I'm just gonna stop. Helmrich's human mother would not have the charisma to charm the Count of all vampires. It is biologically impossible, and given how he hides Helmrich from the world, it is obvious he is ashamed of him. Count Angelus was not tempted by that human woman. He had his way with her and expected her to die before coming to term.
What?
Wait, Helmrich was born a vampire? I thought a vampire was a human who was turned by a sire. I didn't think it was possible to be born undead.
Oh.
It is not as common as you would think in the dregs of society. But for a count to have bred with a human, it is disgusting. Ah, Dampier! Look! Stephonics, it says it right here! I don't want to say something inappropriate. Let's say take things at face value. That's the word! Thank you, face value. That was exactly what I was trying to say. It was that phrase. Take things at face value. Thank you. Dampier. Okay. Dampier are more common. Wizards, lichens, and demon half-breeds. Human mothers usually die before they give birth. Mistake then?
Yes.
Yes, I suspect he was drunk. Count Angelus is a hedonist who renounced religion to rationalize his disgusting desires. Oh. I see. He's one of those. He has a vampiric wife. She too is an aristocrat of noble standing. I'm sure you can figure out the rest. Helmrich is the product of a sinful moment of passion between an idiot who doesn't understand basic human biology and a desperate human woman, whose status meant she had no choice but to entertain the Count and his shameful lust. That's so sad. He was not headcanon. Aw, he is not a mistake. He is a blessing. He is perfection. I want to befriend Helmrich. Why didn't Driscoll mention those things? Is it because he loves Helmrich so much? He fucking hates Helmrich.
Huh?
Love Helmrich. It is Angelus who he loves. He hates the boy unless he behaves in the same way as his father. Driscoll is deranged and unstable. I'm sure Count Angelus noticed that. He sent Driscoll and Helmrich away from vampiric society, removing them both from his life. He did just send them away because he didn't want anything to do with them. I knew he did it with Helmrich, but I didn't know he did that with Driscoll too. That's funny. I was deceived by Driscoll and Helmrich then. I'm so weak when I am away from you.
Yes.
I grant that he plays the servant role well, but notice how often he plays the victim to make other people seem unreasonable, then quickly becomes very irritated, loses his temper, and reveals his true nature. Yeah, I had noticed that. Even Helmrich seemed worried.
Haha.
Helmrich is a weak-minded man-child. His powers are dangerous to an untrained cleric, but in time he will cease to be a threat to you. I feel like you're the only person in this castle who behaves in a predictable way. That's because he's the only person who's sane. That's because I am. One of the key tenements of cleric life is to be consistent. True, I am abrasive and rude, but I pretend to be nothing else. I despise people who hide their true nature. Their being trapped here is troublesome for you, isn't it, High Cleric? Helmrich is beautiful. Nothing will take that away. Yes! Blackheath is predictable. Once an asshole, always an asshole. Still love him though. I know, same. At least he knows he's an asshole and owns it. He's just like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want anything to do with you. Get out of my face. It is my me time. Now I'll spend the next 3 hours in my room listening to Panic at the Disco and listening to Panic at the Disco and reading webtoons. The new episode of Let's Play just released, and I am very excited to see where Sam goes next. I literally lolled at that. Good. Butterbean is the one who actually told me that he seemed like the type who would listen to Panic at the Disco or My Chemical Romance. And I just haven't been able to get that out of my head since. To me personally, yes. But Helmrich being here has its advantages. Attention is diverted from the great deity. The Fae focus on Helmrich, allowing her to remain hidden and safe from the world. So as troublesome as he is, he can be leveraged.
Oh.
So Sirius doesn't reveal you to the outside world? Sirius is my servant. He is easy to control.
Ah.
You are truly powerful, High Cleric. And I will share that knowledge with you. But I am worried that you are at risk. Driscoll, Sirius, and Helmrich are all putting you in harm's way. Aside from medical appointments, which I will also attend, we shall remain in here. I will put a protective barrier around your room so you are not disturbed or exposed to needless risks. Oh, protective barrier. That'll be... what's the word? That'll be a little concerning for Warren and Sam when they try to find him. Imprisonment? Basically imprisonment.
Phew.
I'm so grateful that you're here with me. I'm beginning to realize I can't trust anyone in these walls aside from you and the Great Deity. But I must thank her for saving me earlier. Excuse me, High Cleric. Luckily for Blackheath, everyone else in the castle is so much more psychotic than he is that it makes his job to manipulate him so much easier. This poor boy is just like, oh yes, thank you for protecting me, thank you for feeding me, thank you for watching over me. Because everyone else looks like fucking serial killers, and then he's freaking Mother Teresa. When Blackheath is the most normal person in the castle, that's a statement. I know. He is the most normal person in the castle. Everyone else is weird. And so it's so easy for him to just get his way with the newbie.
Haha.
You are correct, Cleric. Do not let me interrupt you.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, Great Deity. I am in your debt once again. If you had not been here then, my mind would have been destroyed by Helmrich. I owe everything to you. If you place your faith and trust in me, all will be well. You realize that now? I do, Great One. I am afraid. You have had cause to be. But I will put an end to that fear, the anxiety, the doubt. It lingers from your past. I will purge you of it and make you strong, just like the High Cleric. From now on, I will be at the center of all you do. We will ensure that you are safe from the evil that lurks these corridors. We will help you become certain, Cleric. Certain of your place. I think that's all I want. To feel certain. Huh. Wait, we went back a chapter. We were at chapter 12. Now we went to chapter 11? Why did we go backward? Why we go back? Why we go backward? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Let me save it here. We save here. I remember it saying chapter 12. Am I remembering wrong? Do you remember chapter 12? I'm gonna have to look back and see. But either way, I think we made pretty good progress, at least. We're not done with Lunastella yet, but we made pretty good progress. I don't remember what the number was. Might be a typo. Maybe. We was actually meant to be like 10 or something. I don't know. But we made pretty good progress, and I'm proud of that. And now, we should end the night. I wonder if anyone that I know is streaming right now. Because that would be nice. To stream someone I consider a friend. Zephyr! And Zephyr's playing a chill game too. He's playing Stardew Valley right now, it looks like. Okay, we're gonna raid Zephyr. Yeah. Okay,
I'm really happy that you were able to spend so much time with me. And I'm grateful for everyone who was able to stop by. We're going wait, where's raid? We're going to raid one of my friends, Zephyr Rebel. He's a really cool person, really nice. And he's got like a chill stream going on right now too, which is perfect after this. Loxus! Thank you for being here. And I hope you had a good time. And I hope you will all have fun with Zephyr. My pleasure. Can't wait until you get to my part. Wait, what? Wait. Steph. What part? Who? Wait, are you in here? Are you a voice actor? Are you a voice actor, Steph? Wait, Steph, before you go, are you... Oh my god. Steph, we need to talk more. I can't wait to get to whatever part is your part too. I totally did not think that... Oh my god. When are you streaming again? I've recently been... it seems like Thursday nights have been my consistency for this, but anytime that you're not able to make it to Thursday nights, I'm also uploading the VODs of these on YouTube, so you can always watch it there as well. Oh, I'm so excited to get to your part now. I hope you have fun with Zephyr. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Okay. And then